Hey, welcome in there, Outlaws. Hey, it's KGB from the C Sports Network. That's right, guys. We got game three, the rubber match between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. First pitch should be in about 4 minutes, guys. I shall return. All right, while we get things rolling here. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Jameson, Jeremy, Kenneth, thank you for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. We definitely want to see our Braves take on game three with a win. We got Soroka pitching today. First pitch should be in about 3 minutes. What a game we had yesterday, guys. I mean, it was a really well played game against a really decent team this season in the Diamondbacks. You got to give it to Strider going out there. He was still a little. It was still a little bit out of character for him, with all the walks he had, things like that. That's not a typical Strider start, but hey, we pulled it out. He got us through it. Strider is the man. I mean, that is definitely a Braves legend in the making. No disrespect to any past or present Braves legends either. That man is on track for it. How you doing, D? Welcome in, buddy. Ah, Fistful of Dollars. Excellent movie. Yeah, guys, make sure to head on over to MLB.com and get your votes in for the All-Star games. It goes through June 22nd, 12 p.m. Central, June 22nd, or excuse me, 12 p.m. Eastern, June 22nd, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can vote up to 5 times a day, every day. So if you'd really like to see our boys make the All-Star team, be sure to put your votes in. Matter of fact, I've actually got some nice little gifts for doing my voting. I got a coupon for 55% off my next purchase at the MLB store, so I'm thinking about getting another hat. I mean, 55% off, that means that had to be like $20. And then today I received an email from them that now I won't be able to use it, but I did offer it to Mav, is a ticket to a home Braves game for $18. An $18 ticket. I certainly wish I could go and use that ticket myself, but it's just not possible for me. The Braves 3-0 in rubber games this season, guys. So we have a great possibility of pulling this game out. As long as our boys keep a hitting like they were last night, I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Hey, Salvador, how you doing? Welcome in. All right, so let's get things rolling here.
right-hander in Zach Gallen.
You got that right, Brandon. Zach Gallen, one of the favorites for NL Cy Young this year. You see the numbers there, specifically over the last 12 appearances in this ballpark, Brandon. He's 10-1 with a .68 ERA and a .68 WHIP. So he's been really tough, especially here. Man, it's going to be a tough one today.
For the Braves, Michael Soroka will be going. We'll get to him.
It looks like the Interact is still not up and ready for us.
And the Atlanta Braves will lead it off with Ronald Acuna Jr., who yesterday hit a huge 464-foot homer. Peter, what
That's right. Ronald Acuna Jr. with a 464 yesterday. I knew that youngster was due for one. I mean, he had been 2 weeks or better since he had homered. I knew he was due for one. It just felt it in my bones. The kid was gonna bring it.
Too smart to have that happen again. I'm looking forward to see what he can do.
He was gonna get out of that slump.
Did you specify that you wanted 2 exclamation marks after the "don't expand"?
I did not. That's just what I wrote on my page, and that's that was transferred to the truck. Outstanding.
All right, there we go. Looks like the Interact was starting to load.
Acuna will dig in here. I mentioned the long homer yesterday.
Here we go. First pitch.
He had not homered in 13 games prior to that, but boy, did he make up for it.
Yeah, Nick mentioned the quality.
So we got the top of the batting order for the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat, Matt Olson on deck, and Austin Riley batting in the hole. We got Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks pitching. Here comes first pitch, ball 1.
The final game of this 6-game road trip. Oakland took 2 of 3. Now the Braves trying to take 2 of 3 here in Arizona. And like yesterday,
I couldn't believe that.
Closed here at
Boy,
Chase Field with
I really truly thought
this afternoon
we had such a phenomenal chance at sweeping the Athletics, and they come out and took 2 out of 3 from us.
3 balls and no strikes. You don't
3-0 the count to Acuna Jr. Acuna with a 325 average, 12 home runs, 32 RBIs on the season with an OPS of a 966.
Acuna given the green light.
Oh,
Might hit the roof with that one.
That was a high fly.
Towering
underneath
fly
it.
Ball.
That's retired. 1 out.
In the glove of Carroll for the first out.
Carroll, the last 2 games, has had a spectacular catch in each game.
Well, they gave him the green light. Got a pretty good pitch, Peter, and just popped it up.
Yeah, might be the best pitch he sees today when you see Gallen.
Here comes Matteo with a 228 average, 17 home runs, 42 RBIs on the season, and an OPS of an 881.
But this one is going foul.
That's going to be foul ball down the left line.
The major league leader in wins is Shane McClanahan of Tampa Bay. He's got 8, and then Gallen and a few others have 7. Fastball away, 1-1.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see how he does today for sure. I think the youngster will do all right.
So Arizona won the opener of the series 3-2. The Braves returned the favor yesterday with a 5-2 victory, getting 11 hits.
2-1 the count.
Arizona's pitching. Here's a hit.
There, Olson has a single right up to the right line. To the right fielder. To the right line, yeah.
Gallen's leaving a couple of pitches very hittable right now. That may have been a cutter or just a cutting 4-seamer, but good swing nonetheless. Good chance for early pressure here.
All right, so we got Austin Riley heading to the bat.
Able to do that against Zach Gallen, and as Peter said,
we'll have D-Train on deck.
He has just been incredible in this ballpark.
Here comes first pitch, strike.
He gave you the numbers over Gallen's last 12 starts here. In his last 6 starts here, he is 6-0 with a .66 earned run average.
Gallen with a throw to first to try and pick off Matt Olson. Matt makes it back in plenty of time. Austin Riley with a 258 average, 10 home runs, 30 RBIs,
His 0-1 pitch.
769 OPS.
Dealing to Austin Riley.
That was
an RBI
large and
yesterday.
out of the box. Ball 1.
Big swing, 1-2.
What's that, Kenneth? Hey, we can do some giveaways today. If you guys play video games and whatnot, absolutely, I can find the old document that has all the
just missed down and away.
all the
Brian
keys and
Knight
give
is
them out to
calling
the
balls
chat.
and strikes here. Yesterday we saw Todd Tishner give some strikes, a little liberal.
It's
with
been a
his
few
strike zone.
games
This one
since
just
we've
missing.
done that.
Could have gone either way.
Thankfully, it went in Riley's favor.
We'll do that during the
And
seventh
now
inning
Gallen
stretch
with a 2-2
tonight.
offering.
Oh, that's
Check,
going to
but he
be
did
3
not
and 2
go
the
in
count.
runs full.
Full boat, baby.
I'm not saying that Gallen has got computer
Welcome in,
game
everybody.
command.
Appreciate you
This
stopping
is
by the stream. Hey, we got a 10
Sprite
like
chart
goal
for him
set
early in
for
the
the
game.
stream tonight. We're currently at 5 likes, so if you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up.
Another 3-ball count. Riley to right.
Riley's
center.
going to have a base
It
hit
gets
out there
down.
to right field.
Olsen's going to head for third.
Olsen's
They're
heading
at the
for
corners
third.
with one away.
We're going to have runners on the corner with 1 out. Beautiful start.
Good piece of hit in here from Austin. Gets a fastball, try to go away, left at middle, right center approach. He's going good. He's got as much power as anyone to that gap. Here we go again, first and third, less than 2 outs. Chance to capitalize early. Travie bags up.
All right, so we got
Can go.
Mr. D. Trey. Here we go, first pitch, strike.
Cleanup hitter takes it for a strike, 0-1.
Mr. D Trade with a 279 average, 1 home run,
Travis
8
was
RBIs
0 for
on the
4,
season, and an
although he did hit
OPS
a
of a
ball to the wall at
682.
left center here on Friday night. Herrera's going to go out and talk to Gallen.
Got a catcher timeout. Catcher's coming out to the mound.
To the ballpark, and you walk by the Braves clubhouse, and there's a spot where they can lift weights. And Travis d'Arnaud said, "Just lifted because I didn't hit that ball out yesterday."
Getting a few extra reps in today.
You call him Travie bags?
I don't know where that came from, but he was driving in so many runs for a while that he was just getting the bag every night. So.
Well, he's got an opportunity to do that. Wilson down at third, Riley at first.
Sorry about the yawns, guys. That super tired after last
Foul
night.
back,
There was a
0-2.
super late game when we got
He's
done.
there.
And then I had probably about an
On
hour,
the right side, big gap between first and second.
hour and a
A
half
lot of outfield
of
space here.
preparing for tonight's stream ahead of that.
Seems
So I
short
think
enough.
I made it
Just
in
trying to
bed
get
about
something
2 a.m.
barrel
this
and
morning.
Put the ball in play.
Gallen will check over.
Again, apologies. Wow.
Young man who finished 5th in the Cy Young voting last year with a 2.54 ERA. He's their ace. But the Braves trying to get to him here in the first. And the fastball.
That's going to
misses
be a
high.
ball. One and two the count.
How many times do you see starting pitchers struggling in the first inning, somehow manage to wiggle out of it and get comfortable?
Oh, that's awesome of him. Yeah, cool. I'll look into that. I'll see about. It's just getting
Good
when
eye,
Mav
another
has the time
fastball
of actually
upstairs.
doing it. I know he's home today, or he was. He told me today was his lounge day, so
Eddie Rosario, so sensational
We sat-
in this series.
we sat
Waits
talking
on
a
deck.
little bit this morning, and then for whatever reason, wherever he went, he just kind of disappeared on me.
2-2 line down the right field line.
Oh,
Going
just foul. There's a souvenir for a fan.
A lot of Braves fans yet again here this afternoon at Chase Field. Yesterday was their second largest attended game here.
So we got a 2-2 the count.
Season. It's a huge park. That's
one out. Runners on the corner. Come on, D-Train. Come on, baby.
Gallen again.
Bring him home.
2-2 pitch. Travis tried to stop his bat, but they say
they say he went.
Alex Tosi down there, the first base umpire, punches him out 2 away.
2 away.
That's that elite curveball.
I'd like to see that in a replay if they would, though. I mean, I'd love to see if he really.
Just like that.
I thought he was able to hold that bat back. That doesn't look like they're going to give us a replay of it.
Here with 2 outs. Eddie is 5 for 8.
Here comes Money Man, Eddie Rosario. 257 average, 7 home runs, 21 RBIs on the season. An OPS of a 7.47. 2 outs.
Singled,
runners on the corner.
Single to move Olsen to third. And Eddie swings.
Strike one. Yeah, Kenneth, that's awesome, that CeeLo. I'll definitely look into that for sure. I'll be honest, you know, I would love to do a commercial. I'm so blocked on what to do for one, to be honest. I think the best thing maybe just do
Gallen steps off.
Do like a recording, you know, just sit in front of the camera and talk about what the channel does, and maybe show within it, show some stream highlights or something. I've been thinking about that for a long time, and I'm kind of creatively blocked of what to do. I guess even if, like I said, just get in front of the camera and explain what the channel is, what the channel does, you know, how things work. Maybe that would be okay.
Home runs and runs scored with 52. Eddie trying to punch that number up a little bit.
1-1 the count.
And he fouls it back and out of play.
3 straight changeups to Eddie.
I think it was a big mistake. My wife made some delicious spaghetti and brought it in. Brought a small bowl in for me to eat. I think it was a mistake eating before streaming because I am super tired.
That he's thrown in.
We'll wake up. Blah, 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 blah.
Good stop by her.
Down in the dirt.
2-2.
That's going to be 2-2 to count.
Obviously, you want to get the run in. Don't get me wrong, but they're making Zach Gallen work here in the first.
Exactly. You're right.
Wife don't normally cook at home, so it's a pleasant surprise that she come in and hand me a bowl and said, "Here you go," and it's like, yeah, it was really good.
Michael Soroka waits his turn.
Appreciate it, babe. Thank you. Oh, they got him swinging.
So even though Gallen
Braves are gonna strand 2 on the base.
Strand 2 on to the bottom of the first.
The SiriusXM listen.
All right, so let's get some side music rolling. Again, what we'll do, guys, in between the breaks, to fill up any dead air, if I stop talking or whatnot, I'll have a little bit of music playing in the background. And if we get some big plays out there, we may do some instant replay, where we'll show you those highlight clips. If we do a highlight clip, guys, it'll be underneath. You'll see it up there on the top right side block where the current lineup is. The lineup goes down and the replay comes up. So that's only if we have some pretty big highlight plays to look at. I'd like to say thank you for stopping in, guys and gals. Guys and gals. Don't want to alienate my female demographic whatsoever. It's certainly not intentional that I say just guys. I mean everyone. We had a tremendously fun stream last night, everybody. I certainly appreciated all the support. We had 7 subscribes, 22 likes. Everybody was so amazing last night. There was a 15-minute and 6-second average view duration per viewer. It was pretty badass. All right, so it looks like we are back to Arizona already.
Improve on today. Just a little bit of location with that slider.
Here comes Michael's first pitch. That's going to be a strike.
Fastball.
I felt like everything else was pretty on point. Just the slider location. The movement was great, but just wasn't able to locate it very well last time out.
When he took
Ball 1-1 the count.
On Monday, that was his first.
Murphy's out for the day. D-Train's in.
29 days. What a long-awaited return.
You know, him and D-Train share responsibilities for catching.
When you and I spoke with him after, obviously he was upset
I'll be honest, though.
Not get the win, but all in all, it sounded like he felt pretty
Murphy
good.
is playing really excellent
and
ball. And, that's going to be out to the center field. Harris is under it.
A step or two in front
All
of the
right,
track.
out number 1.
And there's one away.
There's that
Murphy's playing such great ball that, I mean, he could easily go to the All-Star game, but yet, you know, sharing. Just think if he was in every game playing and not sharing responsibilities with somebody else. The guy's batting great right now. I think he was 4 for 5 yesterday.
With a strike.
There's the slider perfectly located.
All right, so we got Marte with a 274 average, 8 home runs, 23 RBIs, and an 804 OPS.
Change up there.
Change up.
Yep. I
got 1-1 the count.
Just discovering how to pitch, not how to pitch, but what's working for him at this level. Every time he goes out there, it's going to be a learning curve.
Foul ball.
Well, when you're off
1-2 the count.
Especially from a major league diamond, he did have a little experience in AAA in between the injuries, but not much. And he's just 25 years old. This is just his 39th major league start. To the right side.
Chopper over to got him. Ozzie Albies with a nice catch to spin around and throw it to Matt Olson.
Well, he's going to be effective. He likes to throw that sinker and keep the ball on the ground. And when you get defense like this behind
beautiful
you,
catch.
Great job setting his feet, not rushing.
That actually could have went the opposite way as well. When he caught that ball, the ball was hanging out the very end of that glove. So, I mean, great job for Ozzie with that one. Strike.
Ball's in 0-1.
Oh, that is so cool. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I sent him a message the other day, Kenneth, asking, just kind of explaining to him that Mavis told me that CeeLo likes some of the layouts that we've done for the streams, and I told him that if he was ever interested, I'd be willing to put something together for him. I just told him that all he needed to do is contact me, and we could get together and brainstorm about what he wanted and see if we can get something nicely put together. But he hasn't responded whether he'd be interested in anything like that. Oh boy. Ball 4.
Very dangerous on the base paths. Gets the walk.
Sorko getting a little wild there with some of these pitches. He's pitched 13 pitches, and I think we've probably seen about 6 of those already outside the box. Actually, probably 8 of them, actually. Probably minimal of 8 have been outside the box.
For an unspecified reason, was a late scratch.
Christian Walker, 254 average, 12 home runs, 36 RBIs, and an 804 OPS on the season.
1-0. Walker, a 32-year-old veteran, been with the Diamondbacks since 2017. Checking over on Carroll.
And this is the part of the game where
Carroll makes it back easily.
Focus on it some of the time. throughout your rehab process, you're really just worried about health. You're not so much worried about picking runners off, holding runners off.
So we got 1-0 the count, 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the first.
He's got to be quick.
Corbin not going.
There's a strike, 1-1 the count.
Corbin does have 16.
Yeah, everybody, if you're wondering what I'm talking about there with Kenneth in the chat when I say CeeLo, CeeLo is another streamer that does exceptionally great streams for the Braves. He does hockey, he does NASCAR. As a matter of fact, I think he is live streaming one of the NASCAR races as we speak. So if you're interested in something like that, be free to feel free to go check his channel out. And you can do that by searching up CeeLo, On the Go with CeeLo.
It's fascinating to see
On the Go with CeeLo. Check that out. Great streamer
right now. We saw that in the Toronto series with Vladdy Jr. Holding runners off, but not standing on the base. Level of confusion whether to go or whether to stay, whether they're going to pick. Doesn't have to hit a moving target. Olsen can just take one step to the left, and he's in a better fielding position, too.
All right, so here comes Soroka with a pitch. Oh, he's going to try to pick him off.
Second disengagement there for Soroka. Carroll bluffing. He does take
There he goes.
And it's grounded foul.
And it's going to be a foul ball. Ha ha. Take your butt back to the base.
Soroka had 3 strikeouts in the 6 innings he pitched in Oakland, looking for his first strikeout here in Arizona.
1-2 the count, 2 outs. Runner on first, bottom of the first, tie game.
Runner goes again, and it's fouled.
Foul ball. You keep going, son. Right on back to first you go. I really shouldn't laugh and say that because
actually was an Atlanta Brave for 10 days.
My luck, you'll make it.
When the Braves claimed him off waivers, and then he was gone March 6th, and the Reds claimed him, and eventually the D-backs took him. He's been with them ever since. 1-2 pitch to him. Runner goes.
Strike 3. That's the end of the inning.
Fans Walker, and we go to the second.
We're heading to the top of the second. Again, welcome into the channel, everybody. I certainly appreciate each and every one of you that have stopped by to support the channel. Hey, if you haven't done so already, we currently have a 10 like goal set for tonight's stream. If you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up. And if you like the content and you haven't done it, hit that subscribe button. I'm sure you'll like what you see. Might as well join the Outlaw Nation, baby. That's right, Kenneth. Thank you. K's in the chat for that. That's Soroka's first K on the day. So when we come back, we'll have Ozzy Albies at bat. Marcelo Zunino will be on deck, and Orlando Arcia will be in the hole batting third. The Braves have jumped out with 2 hits already on the day. But unfortunately, we left 2 stranded in the first. They're doing season stats right now. Oh, there we go.
Fastball, we've seen it sit around 93.
First pitch, strike.
91 in there to start the at-bat to Ozzie Albies. Throws that four-seamer a tick over 43% of the time.
Ball one. So we're pretty much first in all the statistical categories. I believe pretty close to everything
Ozzie
except like
hitless in
home
the
runs.
series. He has walked twice.
Two and one the count. Foul ball.
Down the right field line, 2-2.
Hey Daniel, how you doing? We need this rubber match.
Third time that Zach
We
Gallen
definitely
has
need the
faced
rubber match.
Braves
We've
in
won.
his career.
We're 3-0 in rubber
2-0
matches
so
this
far.
season, so
Ozzie Albies.
Ozzy's
the
gonna
other
have
way,
a
leading
nice.
off the second
He's
with
gonna have a
base
nice
hit.
base hit there, right up mid left field.
Not just a base hit, an opposite field base hit, off and off speed pitch. Nice job
So,
staying back. Just throw
Go
the
ahead,
hands.
run now on first base.
Good piece of hitting there. See if Marcel can stay hot.
So through 6 batters that Zach Gallen has faced, 3 of them have hit so far for Atlanta. But Gallen was able
Come
to
on,
get out of the
Ozuna.
pickle in the first.
Ozuna.
Now he deals to Marcelo Ozuna.
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks
Ozuna
for
with a
asking.
big cut.
I'll tell you, last night I was going to do some research.
Atlanta. One was
What I'd like to do is, I'd like to get a nice box of cards
5 2/3 here
and baseball cards, of course. I know how much
that was a truest
for for a box of football cards. It's like I can buy them at Best Buy for $25, or I can get a box of them off of eBay for $20. But you know, you don't really open football cards on a baseball card stream. So I'm looking for a box of baseball cards
that just drops off the table.
that we can, because basically that would be starting my collection. I don't have any baseball cards whatsoever. I have football, a few basketball, and a small amount of hockey right now.
Runner goes.
There goes the runner.
And Ozzie swipes it.
Oh, there you go. Ozzy's going to run for third. They missed him at second. There you go, baby. Albie's sitting on third. We have a runner in scoring position, 90 feet away. Their catcher overthrew the ball hugely out into midfield. Ozzie gets back up and steals third base as well.
Second. Look at that jump. Helmet goes flying.
And just like last inning now. The
Beautiful.
Braves, a runner at third. Last inning it was with one
Hey,
out.
Blake,
They couldn't get
Letty,
it in here.
welcome in,
Nobody
guys.
out. And a 1-2 count of the infield will come in.
Come on, Ozuna. Ball two. Count is even. So, as I was saying, I'd like to find me a nice box of baseball cards and actually start my collection with you guys right here live streaming while we open them.
You're not going to get that call.
It is the backup catcher Herrera today. There, he's able to block it 3-2, but it's certainly worth noting, and we talked about it the first 2 games of the series. Their normal starting catcher.
This pitcher's kind of wild.
As good as
Zach Gallen throwing some wild pitches right now.
Ozzie able to take advantage of the backup Herrera, and he's at third base.
Real good block there from Herrera. Tough curveball.
Thank you, Kenneth. Absolutely, guys. Make sure to hit that like button. We're currently at 6 likes, guys. 6 likes of that 10-like goal. Ball 4. He's going to walk Ozuna, so we're going to have runners on the corner.
Swings on that pitch.
no outs, so the Braves really knocking on the door right
Marcell
now.
had a few good at-bats yesterday. He had a tough walk that he earned against their starter, Ryan Nelson. Then he had a couple of hits and an RBI and a nice walk there.
So if any of you guys collect baseball cards and you have any suggestions
And now
of
Arcia.
like what baseball company, card company I should go with, because it's been so many years since I've collected.
A strike on the outside corner.
Like I said, I'd like to find something where I can get a box of them and open them live on stream and see what cards we can get.
Zach Gallen has only given up 3 runs in this ballpark all season long. The Braves have run.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're just joining us, we're in the top of the second. No outs. Runners on the corner.
Arcia chopper.
Arcia chopping up the
They'll
center.
get one.
They
get
got them
two.
both. They got them both, but
Braves,
that brought one
however, do
home.
take the lead as Ozzy
Braves
Albies
now lead
punches
1-0.
home, 1-0.
It's all right,
No other
Arcia.
guy, but put the ball in play, make something happen, got the run across. You said it, 3 runs all year. It's got to feel like a small victory just to get one across.
It'd be nice if they would have showed that play at first, because boy, it looked like he
No
might have stepped
RBI
on the bag
double
before.
play.
But they're not going to do
So now
nothing.
nobody's on base, and Harris sends this foul down the left field line.
So we got Money Mike.
Saw the relief
At
Peter
bat.
for him yesterday when he finally singled in the 8th inning. He'd had some tough at bats.
Michael Harris has really struggled with his batting this season, but his fielding,
He's
his
got
field
robbed
play
a couple
has
of
been
times by
just
Carroll in the outfield.
superb. I mean, that youngster has pulled some amazing plays off in the fielding.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
He would absolutely be in certain beast mode if he could get his batting under control for this season.
And down goes
Strike
Michael
3.
Harris.
That's
The
it.
Braves
We're
have
heading to the bottom of the
game's
second.
First run.
But the Braves took the lead, 1-0. Matter of fact, guys, yesterday I put up a video of the Blue Jays manager being ejected by, the way I'm going to explain it is a butthurt umpire. These umpires have to have thicker skin than they have. That umpire deserved every bit of criticism that he got for all the junk calls that he was calling in that game. The manager, it's hard to say what the manager actually said to make him throw him out, but yeah, to me it felt like a power-hungry ump, showing his authority, and he was in the wrong. But yeah, that video's done real well. I've had a lot of comments on it, some really good suggestions of how to combat that. I truly think that I understand they're trying to speed the game up, but these umps are making so many terrible calls that, and that costs these teams big. Anyways, moral of the story was, if you'd like to check that out, head on over to the channel and you'll certainly find it. It is the name of the the name of the video is Butthurt Umpire Ejects Blue Jays Manager After Terrible Call at the Plate. And it was such a horrible call. That guy was nowhere near. I mean, that pitch was nowhere near a strike, and the guy called a strike.
High 23 times in Oakland.
You know,
he wanted to do better.
I could concede something that might be, you know, just a smidge off the line or something out of the box, but this ball was way down in like a foot and a half outside of the box, and the ump calling a strike.
All right, Nick, getting
I
behind
mean,
Rivera
they got to
here,
do better
2-0,
than
though,
that.
to start the bottom of the second, comes back there with a strike.
We actually seen Ozzie Albies
Talked about that change
with one like that earlier this season,
Michael Soroka obviously is
where the umpire, it was like, what is this ump looking at? And that one actually, it was the ninth, bottom of the ninth game.
Sharply right
They were losing, needed a couple a couple runs to make a comeback, and this ump calls him out when clearly it wasn't nowhere near a strike.
So while he's figuring things
So
out,
it's like, you know, is this ump
what it was that
does he got a gambling debt that he's trying to pay off? Because he got a side bet on the other team or what? Because, I mean, it's such an atrocious call. And yet these umps have been doing it all season long.
Every time he goes out,
I mean, I really don't got a fix. I don't got a suggestion for a fix of it. You know, they're trying to speed everything up. Well, adding a replay system for something like that,
the other thing
would,
we were
you know,
talking with him
that would slow the game down.
In Oakland, he said, it feels like he's in really good shape. He's put on a little weight, but it's muscle. He's just very strong, solid, feels good.
Soroka, 1-1 the count. 2-1 the count.
2-1.
We got Rojas at bat, 233 average, 0 home runs, 22 RBIs on the season with a 606 OPS.
He's a big kid out there, 6'5", about 240. Just a hair up.
3-1 the count.
3 balls and a strike to Rojas.
But some of the suggestions were to allow them to call for a replay on strikes or strike calls. But they also said allow the umps to watch it and make the call. And if it's not a strike, then the batter would be able to, you know, get a walk.
So he had a high release point. Now he's lowered that release point.
I mean, I don't quite know about the walk one, but
like he has,
that certainly wouldn't go over. No way the MLB would do that. Where if the umpire is wrong on a call, that they would walk the guy or something like that. I couldn't see that happening.
Other stuff down in the zone a little bit more, but it's been a pretty big change for him over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty significant.
We talk about the extension that we saw from Strider yesterday, and what that does is it causes the amount of time that a hitter has to react. It just shrinks it. Every foot or every inch you get closer to the plate takes away some time to have.
Yeah, that's pretty weird that you're hitting on that. It's pretty weird that he won't play them both.
He will not. Into the expensive seats behind the Arizona dugout.
It's just fascinating to see these guys, now that there's so much information out there, able to figure out exactly what's going to make them the most effective with the mechanics that they have. He's been to a bio.
1-1 the count, 1 out, run around first, bottom of the second. A 1-0 lead. Atlanta Braves over the Diamondbacks. Here comes the pitch.
Grounder
over. They're going to go for a double. They missed the double play, but they got the guy at second. So 2 outs, run around first.
I mean, I know it seems like a
that was close. That one they just missed that double play,
which is the toughest double play to turn. The 1-6-3, sorry, the 3-6-1. It's the toughest double play to turn, especially for a pitcher. Even if you haven't had 2 Achilles surgeries.
But even the first time he was back in AAA and fielding a swinging bunt, they asked him about it. Was that in your mind? How would everything hold up? Are you thinking about the Achilles? And he's human.
All right,
of course
so
you think about it.
We'll have to see if we see Mr. Maverick pop in today. He said he'd come on last night when he got home. He just didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't type the chat. And he was on for a little while. He said.
I did actually think before the game, if you'd see because these guys are so pesky.
Speaking of
so
Mr.
they don't
Maverick,
bunt small ball, they bunt, they hit and run.
in the
they run
top
all over the place,
right-hand
whether you'd see
side
these
of
guys
your
try and
screen
test
there, you're
Michael
going to see
when
a
that
link to
Achilles
the Maverick
bumps down.
Sports' YouTube channel. Check him out, guys. If you like what you see here, then you'll definitely like his
That
channel.
one gets by d'Arnaud, so McCarthy will get into scoring position here. It is a wild pitch.
So, wild pitch on Soroka.
Went to the slide,
Soroka.
just yanked it a little bit.
That's going to move the runner to second base. Oh, that was totally on D-Train there.
So potential tying run in scoring position and a 1-0 count here on Geraldo Perdomo, the shortstop. Missed down and in, 2-0. That first Achilles tear for Soroka, August of 2020. Right Achilles in the third inning of a Mets game. And then he tore it again in June of 2021, just walking down the dugout steps while rehabbing. And what a road back it has been.
Tarrant just walking down the stairs in rehab. Wow.
And that really set him back in spring training.
1-1 the count. Come on, Soroka.
Little flare.
That's going to drop in.
Perfectly. And the ball game is going to be
Ball game is tied.
McCarthy comes home. It's an RBI double for Perdomo.
Not the type of start we want to see for our boys.
Yeah, not much you can do about this. Made the perfect pitch. Wanted to throw a fastball inside. Got it there. Just able to just throw the hand somehow and get just enough on it to get it over.
Just a blooper over Riley's head. And Riley had to chase it clear out to the wall. Not the.
That is the first hit.
Not clear out
in the ball game.
where the wall starts cutting off, you know,
now
and
Jose Herrera,
and
the
whatnot.
catcher.
But still, quite a distance he had to chase it. Come on, Soroka. You can get us out of this.
Herrera, as I mentioned, backing up Gabriel Moreno, the starting catcher. They also have another catcher in Carson Kelly, who broke his arm, and he's on a rehab stint right now. And Herrera grounds it sharply to Olsen.
Grounds over to Matt Olson's going to step on the bag and end the inning. So the game is tied. Remember, guys, head on over to MLB.com and get your votes in for the All-Star game. You have until June 22nd, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I think you can vote. It's either 5 times a day or 6 times a day. Every day leading up to June 22nd. So, if you'd really like to see your team and your players make the cut for the All-Star game, be sure to head on over there and get your votes in. That is going to be the best chance you have to see who you want in there. Okay, I got to find something.
To the game, it's so hard, and when I look at Ronald,
All right. So we have the top of the batting order. Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat. Matt Olson on deck, and Austin Riley in the hole batting third. Top of the third, tie game, 1-1.
Has done this year. He worked with Fernando Tatis Sr. in the offseason to lower his hands a little bit to get them on plane better and also get quicker through the zone. That ball last night was absolutely destroyed and one of the best swings I've seen him take since he's been here.
Another long home
Strike
run.
one for the first pitch.
Home run distance average.
Chopper down third baseline. Third baseman has it over to first. That's an out.
There's one out in the third. I think Peter Moylan dropped a Vince Lombardi quote with the perfect practice makes perfect. Good work, Peter.
Thank you.
So now Matt Olson will bat. He singled and was stranded at third back in the first inning.
Matty O 1 for 1 today with a single in the first. Oh, terrible call.
Was Zach Gallen after that last inning where he gave up the run? He was not happy with a couple of the calls from Brian Knight, and when walking off, he and his catcher Herrera stopped and talked to Brian Knight. It wasn't a heated conversation. He was just asking him about certain pitch locations.
I'm sure he probably explained to him the same thing I did. If you're going to have your catcher moving around so much and moving at the point of he's trying to catch and frame the ball, it's going to be tough for him to see.
You're saying that's what Brian Knight would say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
to shallow center.
Shallow center. Boy, it sounded like he was going to have a good hit off that bat.
We'll take it for the second out.
Out number 2.
Talked about the Diamondbacks.
Sounded like he got a good piece of it, but it just shallow center.
I believe they've already used 48 lineups, and this is their 60th game of the season.
It's incredible how much they mix and match. They'll move guys up and down the lineup. They'll move guys positions. It's just crazy. But they make it work. There's more than one way to set a lineup. Obviously, the Braves have a pretty consistent 7 or 8 guys that they're going to play on a regular basis, whereas the Diamondbacks, they've got to do it differently.
Well, it's been working for them. They're tied with
Strike
the
2. That's 0-2 the count.
35 and 24 record. And their skipper Torey Lovello, who you see right there, just signed a 1-year extension yesterday that'll take him through 2024. He's been here since 2017, but he's been on a series of 1-year deals. Oh, too high to Riley.
You see this team play a lot of small ball. Don't mind putting the ball down with a bunt. Lots of athletic, speedy guys running around.
Here comes the pitch. Ball 2. Counts even.
But it was a little bit low. Yeah, well, the formula, as we said, it's working for them.
Low all day.
And that one missed
Ball
again.
3. That's a full boat.
Might have a little bit more of an argument on that one.
Come on, baby. Come on, Riley. We need this lead again.
You see that control. He made a slight adjustment, moved it about a quarter of an
We
inch.
know you can. We know you can put it over the wall.
Strike zone square or box.
And 3-2. He finally gets Riley. And Riley, frustrated, throws down the bat. Off we go to the bottom of the third.
So we're heading to the bottom of the third with that one. So we are going to be in the bottom of the third with a tie score, 1-1. We'll have Smith at bat. Marte will be on deck, and Carroll will be in the hole batting third for the Diamondbacks. Again, guys, sorry about being. I'm pretty tired. Last night's super late game. The game didn't even get over until 12 something a.m. my time, and I had probably about an hour 45 worth of stuff to get set up for today's stream. So I did all that. So I didn't make it to bed until about 2 a.m., 2:30, something like that. Maybe fell asleep about 3. So back up at 8, where I sent Mr. Maverick a good morning message to see if he was up and how his drive went last night. He had like a 16-hour drive. He took his kids so they could go stay with their mom.
The Braves will fly home tonight, get the day off tomorrow before starting a series with the Mets and then the Nationals. A couple of NL East rivals coming to
Yes,
Truist.
sir. Yes, ma'am. We have tomorrow off.
Braves right now with a 3.5 game lead in the NL East. Good start here for Soroka. 0-2 to Pavin Smith.
Oh, that's going to be deep center.
Harris is back.
Harris is under it. He's got
on the
it.
run, just in front of the wall.
Beautiful. Like I told you, Harris's fielding has been phenomenal.
That he had in the first inning. Another changeup. Got him out in front just a little bit, luckily, but stayed back pretty well. Nice play from Michael Harris out there in center field.
One out.
Right though, Peter. The first time Smith hit it just in front of the track straight away, and that one just in front of the wall.
Lean the chair back and
now here's Ketel
relax
Marte,
here.
who grounded out to Ozzie Albies in the first inning.
Marte 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. 2-0 the count.
The only mark against Soroka so far, that little flare RBI double off the bat of Perdomo in the second.
Strike. There we go.
Thinking about is that walk to
There you go, youngster.
Walk to
2-1 the count.
And then the wild pitch.
Wild pitch. Allow him to get the scoring position. I mentioned about Jesse yesterday. What makes professional athletes
That call could have went either way.
good is that even if, like Jesse last night, he wiggles out of a tough situation, all he's going to focus on is the fact that he got him in that situation in the first place.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Strike, keeping Marte at the plate, and Marte has a word for Brian Knight.
Oh, man.
Well, things are heating up here on Hyundai Sunday.
Oh, they called it. Oh, I see. Called it a strike, and he didn't like it.
And
Full
now
boat.
3-ball, 2-strike count. Hard hit, but
Hard
Arcia
hit.
is right there.
Arcia under
They
it.
read the scouting
Out number
report,
2.
and there's 2 away.
Nice job by the analytics department. Perfectly located Arcia.
Boy, that damn deer went right through
Makes it look so easy and
Sorko's
smooth out there.
legs, it looked like.
So the Braves went
Oh,
1-2-3 in the
that
top
was
of the
weird.
first. Now Soroka.
Hey, I'm
trying to
doing
return
fine,
the
man. I
favor.
appreciate
Here's
asking.
Corbin Carroll.
Oh, come on, youngster. There's no reason for a pitch that far up and out. Wow.
22-year-old rookie who debuted at the end of last year, but he only had 115 plate appearances last season. And the rules state that you need 130 to lose your rookie status, so that rookie status carries over here to 2023, making him a strong contender for National League Rookie of the Year.
Ball 2.
Just some inconsistencies with that changeup today. It was so good for him against Oakland. Hasn't been able to find the release point on a consistent basis just yet.
Out to left.
Left field.
Well hit and
That's
gone.
That's a home run.
Opposite field home run for the rookie Corbin Carroll. And Arizona grabs the lead.
Corbin Carroll puts him ahead 2-1.
That's pretty
That was a
impressive power for the young rookie.
401-foot home run.
Fastball up and out. Didn't miss location by much, but just a good swing. And it's not the kind of oppo power you see from too many youngsters in this game.
Well, and a youngster with a lot of speed usually doesn't have that kind of power. He now has 10 homers on the season.
Here comes first pitch.
Soroka's 50th pitch.
That's through the hole. That's a base hit right up left center.
So a solo homer by Carroll, and now Walker is at first base.
Come on, youngster, you got to get us out of this inning.
Still only 14 pitches thrown in the inning, but after getting Smith and Marte, Carroll gives the Diamondbacks the lead. Now Walker at first. Here's Rivera again, and that one outside. The other thing about Carroll, he only weighs 165 pounds. To have that kind of power, the opposite field, you're right, it's something. I mean, I weigh 165 pounds.
You don't think you get it out?
That's going to be 2-0 the count.
Field?
No.
2 outs, runner on
37
first.
Bounces. If there was a trampoline in between home and left, then maybe.
A couple more laps up and down Camelback and you get that strength in the legs.
Wishful thinking. Another hard hit ball.
That is going to be a base hit.
Well, Arizona bringing their offense to life here. 2 on, 2 out.
Looks like this D-backs offense has Soroka's number right now.
Seeing anything different from Michael, or just good at bats here?
Just some pitches left up in the zone. He's most effective down. Sinker slider combination down. That changeup hasn't been anywhere near as effective as it was in Oakland. He's left that up a few times too.
Let's pause for a word from Alpha Insurance. Soroka had a quick discussion with his catcher.
All right, so here we go. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the third. 2-1 lead. Diamondbacks.
Fouled back 0-1.
Better pitch there from Michael. Down in the zone. First pitch. Breaking ball. Rojas is really aggressive, especially with runners in scoring position on that first pitch.
2 on with 2 outs in the 0-1. It's another single.
That's another single.
Acuña's got that big right arm, but the throw is late, and it's
3-1.
3-1. Four straight hits for Arizona.
Well, anytime there's a ball out to right field, you think you're a chance to get the runner at the plate. Really nice throw, but just not enough time. Walker slides
So, how long do you think Snick keeps him in? I mean,
And Rick Kranitz is out to talk to Michael Soroka. And we pause for a word from Georgia Drive Chevy. Where things unraveled for him in the 5th inning. Outside of that, he was really good. It was a stretch of 5 batters that got to him, including a 3-run homer, and now he's having a similar stretch here in the 3rd inning.
He was able to get it back in Oakland. He's got to make a big pitch here. Still only 55 pitches. If he can get out of this, it's still very manageable.
I appreciate that. Subscribe.
McCarthy,
thank you so much.
Back 0-1. He grounded out in the
hey,
second.
Skate, how you doing?
Rubber game of the series, and the Diamondbacks have grabbed
0-1 the count.
lead.
2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Left side, Riley's got this one.
That should be it.
And that will end the third.
But the damage is done. They took the lead. 3-1. Okay, when as soon as they come back, we'll have McCarthy at bat. Perdomo will be on deck, and Hera, hopefully I pronounced that right, will be in the hole. I will be stepping away for just a few minutes once they come back, but I'll get that sound and everything on for you. I'd like to say welcome in, everybody. Hey, we currently got a 10-like goal. We are 1 like away from that goal, so if you haven't done so already, feel free to hit that thumbs up. I certainly would appreciate it. Looks like we're going to be heading back to Arizona here momentarily.
They've been doing that with stolen bases.
All right. So here you are. I'll be right back, guys.
Third in total stolen bases, and that's really helped them. Middle part of the Braves order, 4, 5, 6. Darno struck out against Gallen back in the first. Not striking out here. Marte jumped as high as he could, but it wasn't high enough. Leadoff single.
Almost feels like there's a team-wide approach right now to just, and I know I say this so much, but just to stay up the middle, stay right side against Zach Gallen. If you try to start pulling the baseball, you're going to get in trouble. Perfect example right there from Travis. Drives the ball up the middle. Not hit particularly hard, but just enough to get it over the second baseman's head.
Fourth hit of the ball game for Atlanta. Now Eddie Rosario. Rosario lifts it down the left field line, and it is just foul. Had enough of it, but it just kept curling away from the foul pole.
That was the most casual foul ball home run. Even Eddie's reaction didn't feel like he hit it that good, but that just kept carrying and carrying and carrying.
And again, the roof closed. So no wind funneling through here unless from the air conditioner. This time Eddie definitely going to keep it in the park. Shallow right center. Long run for Smith. 1 on, 1 out. But the Diamondbacks' approach is clearly working. They were so bad a couple of years ago. They finished 52 and 110 in 2021. Last year significantly better, but still 14 games under 500. And now you look and they're tied with the Dodgers atop the NL West here. So whatever they've been doing, their approach, it's been working.
That man's got a lot to do with it too.
And it earned him that extension through the end of next year. Hit well to right. Get out of here, ball. Yes, and we are tied. Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies with a 2-run home run blast, 12th of the season, 38 RBI, 400-foot homer. Yeah, come back, sit down to watch him blast it out.
3 runs total here at Chase Field on the season, and the Braves have already touched.
They have tied the game.
Ozzie with a beautiful swing, last at bat in the opposite field, gets this cutter, left it out open, might have backed up just a hair, stayed middle, and this was not a cheapie by any means.
Beautiful, Ozzie.
Another left-handed swing from Ozzie Albies.
And a 3-3 ball game. You just Zach Gallen.
1-0 the count.
Never know.
We have 1 out.
3-1 lead. And
top of the
felt
fourth.
the
The game is now tied at 3.
And Ozzie Albies with that swing changes everything. And now 2-0 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys. Hey, that is awesome. We have hit that 10-light goal already, guys. Here we are in the bottom of, or the top of the third. Top of the fourth.
Well, those are the only 2 homers he's surrendered all season, Peter. The 2 in that game against the Padres.
That is amazing. Thank you so much.
From Ozzie Albies.
And 3 runs all year in this park. I can notice that from the first inning, just something, the location was just a little bit off. He wasn't as crisp as he's been.
Well, thank you so much for that subscribe there, Skate. Appreciate it.
No, he didn't.
Well, it seemed like he let the strike zone of Brian Knight get to him a little bit early as well.
You must have subscribed while I got up and walked away. So thank you so much for that.
He does get one.
Oh!
In the air to center.
Zuna out deep.
McCarthy. And
oh!
it's off the wall.
It's off the wall. That's not going to be a homer.
To hit above that yellow line. And I think Marcell was thinking it was out of here, and he only gets a single.
Oh, man. What kind of crap is that? The damn line is like 40 foot up in the air.
Probably thought by that reaction that it was going to hit off the scoreboard. Just hits in underneath.
Yeah, just underneath by about a foot. You know, we talked about it yesterday. That area where he hit it, obviously there's seats above it, but just to the left of there, it's hard sometimes for the umpires to tell whether it hits above or below the yellow line. But there's no question, because if it's above the yellow line, it's going to land in the seats. But Marcell, he's frustrated with himself.
Marcell, he could have had a double, but he thought it was gone, so he just sitting there walking to the plate.
Probably should have been on third.
So now here's Garcia. And he
strike one
to the outside corner.
Boy, I'll tell you, they say it's got to hit above that yellow line to be a home run. Man, that's 40 foot up in the air.
About a foot. Against one of the best pitchers at limiting the long ball in all of Major League Baseball.
Garcia going to have foul ball. 0-2 the count. We'll do it again. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're just joining us, you're missing a hell of a game. 3-3 in the top of the fourth. 1 out. 0-2 the count. Runner on first. We have Orlando Arcia at bat.
Arcia stopped his bat 1-2.
Good take. Seen a couple of guys swing over that curveball. Likes to go to it with 2 strikes a lot.
Here comes the pitch.
This
Down in the
gets
dirt and
by
away.
Herrera. So after
Ozuna's going to advance to
will get
second.
in scoring position.
2-2 the count. Runner on
Wild
second
pitch
now.
by Gallen. And a 2-2 count on Orlando Arcia. The homer by Ozzie, his 12th of the year, tying Ronald Acuna for second most on the team behind Matt Olson. And Ozuna has 11. He almost had his 12th as well. Arcia the other way. Well, that's a productive out.
That's going to advance Ozuna to third, so 1 out, 2 outs.
Away.
We have runner in scoring position 90 feet away. Come on, Harris. If we ever need you to step up, it's now. Come on, baby.
Marcel probably talking with Ron Washington about thinking that the ball had left the yard.
Well, I think Wash might be talking to Marcel.
That's probably a better way to put it. The educator talking to the pupil. Let's see if the Braves can get Marcel
Swing and a miss.
re-grab the lead.
Harris is 0 for 1 today. He struck out in the second.
Ground ball.
Ground ball.
Stopped it short by Perdomo. And
Oh, let's see a
barely by
replay.
half a step. Let's see if the Braves want to look at it. And when Walt Weiss says he's out, let's not look at it.
Braves are not going to look
But
at
the
it.
ball game is tied. Ozzie Albies. 2-run shot.
Albies with a 2-run blast to tie the game for the Braves. Been a great game. I mean, hey, 3-3. Heading to the bottom of the 4th. I do think that Soroka needs to tighten the ship up a little bit right now. Yes, guys, I got my copy of The Show 23, MLB The Show 23, and it is great. Now, I don't have the next gen version. I have a PlayStation 4, but as good as it is on the PlayStation 4, I can just about imagine how great it is on a next gen machine. So if you guys have the means, by far, go out and pick yourself up a copy, because I've enjoyed every bit of all the games that I've played. I'm just now indulging into the storylines for the Negro League. That's been pretty interesting and educational at that as well. With I'd never even heard of some of those guys.
One down, test the Achilles.
Talked about their small ball approach. We've seen them square to bunt several times in this series. Perdomo had the RBI double in the second, and it was on a similar swing to that, just kind of a flare over the head of Riley at third base.
1-2 the count.
See, there's a scouting report on Perdomo.
2-2. We are even. Come on, Soroka. You have got to get control on that shit.
2 balls.
Come on, man.
From the native of
Come on,
Calgary,
youngster.
Michael Soroka.
Soroka. My apology. There's going to be a 3-2. Full ball. How you doing,
Born
Patriot?
and raised in Calgary, his dad Gary played college hockey in Canada.
I-
That's a rite of passage up there. Michael played youth hockey.
I'm not
as a
sure.
goalie, but then decided.
I don't think he has been. Not yet.
It was a scary strike. And I think Michael's decision to concentrate on baseball turned out to be a good one.
Imagine what a massive unit he would be on skates, though.
That's true. We mentioned it. 6'5", 240-ish.
Foul tip. 3-2. We'll do it again.
Quads a lot, but Soroka, it's got pretty strong lower half as well.
If any team wanted to have a quad off, I think we'd win.
Certainly from the pitchers, the starters.
And the booth.
That's a different story. Yeah, we would be last in the league. Well, let me speak for myself. Hey, good pitch.
Swing and a miss. That's a
Perdomo is
strikeout.
down, 1 away here in the bottom of the
There's a
fourth.
K for the chat, baby.
Beautiful
There hasn't
pitch
been
that
too
attacked
many of
the
those
inside
tonight.
So much during the at bat. Tried to go away. Got it to the spot. A sinker top of the zone. Never in my life would I have thought I'd say those words.
A sinker at the top of the zone. That's the oxymoron we've talked about. First pitch here off the bat of Herrera.
Line drive over to Matt Olson, who steps on the bag. That's going to be out number 2.
Has grounded sharply right at Matt Olson.
Nice bounce back from Michael. Saw that in Oakland too. Got to finish this inning off here, top of the lineup. Going with that changeup, back-to-back at bats to finish off Smith. Last 2 at bats. Pretty good swings off it.
Yeah, both times deep flies to Harrison center.
Strike. 0-1 the count.
It was last
Smith
inning
is
where
0 for
Soroka
2
got
tonight.
the
He has
first
2
men out,
flyouts
one
on
of
the
them being
on the
Smith
night.
and Marte, and
He has
then
5
got
home
into
runs
trouble.
and 22 RBIs on the season. That's going to be down in the dirt. 1-1.
And 2 balls and a strike here to Pavin Smith.
Two and 1 the count. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs. 3-3 tie. Yeah.
Pitch count.
Yes,
is up there,
sir.
Tad. He's at 70 now. 3-2.
3-2 the count. Full boat.
Looking for a 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th. He's not going to get it. A walk to Pavin Smith with 2 outs.
He walks another.
That's the 3rd free pass issued by Soroka here this afternoon. So the inning continues for Marte, and Marte hits it high and deep to right.
That's out.
Acuna will have to watch it go.
That's a home run.
And the Diamondbacks again producing runs with 2 outs.
A 2-run homer. I think it's time to pull this kid. That's 5 runs he's given up. in
Gotta be
4
honest with you,
innings.
I thought this was a pop-up to right field off the bat. I had no idea he was able to get this. Just exploded the hands in. Just kept carrying and carrying. Not a bad pitch, honestly. Just went up there looking for a pitch, got it, did not miss.
Dang it, dang it.
Well, eerily similar to the 3rd inning, where he got those first 2 guys out and then ran into trouble. And just like that, the Diamondbacks grabbed the lead back.
All right, so guys, I know I said I'd wait until the 7th inning stretch, but just because we've had such a phenomenal last few streams, that's going to be a standing double. We've had such a phenomenal last few streams that I would like to give back to the community that's given to me. So if you are a video game gamer,
this time.
you should most likely know what Steam is. Steam is a gaming client that allows you to buy games, trade games, has a message system, all kinds of nice, cool stuff, and it's free. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be posting a code, a game code in the chat. Be the first one to copy that game code, head on over to your Steam game client, and go in and redeem that code, and that game will be yours free forever. No strings attached. You don't have to do nothing. I'm doing this just because I want to give back to you guys because you guys are giving to me. So with that said, here we go. Remember, it's 1 redeem per key, so you need to act quick. You need to be the first one to be able to copy that and head over to your Steam client and paste that in and redeem it. But here we go, guys.
Consistent top of the zone.
Here you go. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Take that, copy that, head over to your Steam game client, paste it in to the redeem area, and the game will be yours as long as you're the first one to do it.
3-0.
Again, thank you, guys. Now, these are all random.
There's McHugh.
What's the date? June 4th, all right.
Carbon copy upstairs with a fastball. Well, in the 3rd inning, after he got the first 2 out, the next 4 reached, and that is exactly what has happened here in the 4th inning. Brian
Come on,
thinking
Snick.
about going out there.
Snick, you can't leave this kid in much longer. He's going to put us in such a hole that we're not going to be able to dig out.
A little extra time, and
here he comes. Looks like Snick's coming out to the mound.
Well, the bullpen is fresh. That's the good news. Soroka will be gone after 3 2/3 here, with Arizona leading 5-3, and we'll be back to Chase Field in a moment.
Again, like I said, everybody.
I have no idea.
It's a drone right on top of his head.
Like I said, take that key that I just posted, head on over to your Steam game client, to the redeem section, paste it in there, and the game is yours. But you have to act quick, because if somebody else does it before you can, then they'd be the one to be able to redeem it. Now, all these keys are random. I don't know what game you're getting. It could be a 99-cent game. It could be a $5 game. It could be a $25 game. It could be a $50 game. I don't know, because when I buy the game keys, I buy them in bundles where they don't know what game it is. It's just random Steam keys when I buy them. And absolutely, we have certainly seen $40 and $50 games come out of it. So, again, I want to say thank you for all the support, everybody. This is my way of giving back to you guys what you give to me. And I certainly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. All right, we are
And lifted
back.
from the game. Colin McHugh on here with 2 outs.
So we got
and
Colin
2 on
McHugh
in
coming in to
the fourth.
pitch for the
Got 7 road games
Braves.
this year, 10 innings pitched, a 2.7 ERA with 6 punches. He looked really crisp last time out. A lot of movement on that cutter. Slider looked a lot sharper.
Yeah, he threw an inning on Friday night here. Struck out 1, did not give up anything. He's got Rivera as the batter. This is away 1-0.
1-0 the start. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Bottom of the fourth in a 5-3 game that the Diamondbacks are leading.
Top of this inning, Arizona gets those 2 right back here in the bottom half. There's a strike
1-1 the count. Rivera 1 for 2 with a single in the third.
Carroll is out at second, Walker at first.
Right on, Bonzo. I agree. Come on, Braves.
And Colin McHugh, the veteran in his 11th major league season.
Here comes
Offers up
McHugh's
to 2-1.
pitch.
Good
Swing and a
pitch,
miss. 2-1-2 and right there.
See what makes Colin so effective
2-2 the count.
2 different types of breaking balls. The cut fastball, I guess you can't call it a breaking ball, but it's a cutter that spins just like the slider. That's the slider there with a lot more movement, about 10 miles an hour slower. You've got to choose which one it is and try and make a decision.
Deuces, 2 down, 2-2.
Yeah,
And the
3-2 the
count
count.
Rojas would be next.
Full boat.
Michael Soroka can just watch at this
Dun,
point.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. He's out. Come on, baby. Come on, McHugh. Get him out.
With the runners
Foul
going, it is
ball.
fouled back.
We'll do it again. What? The new Doritos $7.99 each? What? Is that a pizza or was that Doritos commercial? I see that said Papa John's over there on the side. Must be a pizza commercial, little ad there.
McHugh readies another 3-2 pitch.
I just say
Struck
$7.99.
him out.
Got him swinging.
2
Strikeout.
stranded. And that'll get us to the 5th.
End of the
Diamondbacks
fourth, so we're
reclaim
heading to the
lead.
top of the 5th. Guys, that will not be the last key tonight. I will, over the next few innings, I'm going to go ahead and hand out a few more. Kenneth brought it up. It actually has been a little while since I've done any kind of digital giveaways, so yeah, that's why we're doing it. That is crazy. They're putting frickin' Fruit Loops on a hot dog. So they're showing like food commercial, like stadium food. They're selling it with Fruit Loops on top of the hot dog. Fruit Loops. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it until I try it, but I just don't see anything appealing to my, at least not for me, for Fruit Loops on top of my hot dog.
Top of the lineup for Atlanta as we go to the top.
All right,
of the
so we
fifth.
got top of the batting order. Ronald Acuna Jr. at bat, Matt Olson on deck, and Austin Riley in the hole batting
Inside
third.
from Gallen.
All right. Got to keep the pressure on Gallen. Can't allow him to get comfortable. He's had a tough go of it so far, especially compared to any other game here.
Yeah, the Braves getting the run in the second and the 2-run homer in the fourth. Time to see who's been hot. Brought to you by Texas Pete. Last
Come on,
25
Cunha.
for Ronald against the National League.
Well, I think this would have been 25 against the NL, the AL, the Space League, the Mars League.
Cunha,
Anywhere.
Cunha, come on, baby.
About right now.
Come on, youngster.
Another one inside. Did that clip?
1-2 the count.
No. The way he reacted. It clipped his bat. That's what it did. Yeah. It's hard to see from up here. You see it at home. 1-2. That's why Ronald is frustrated.
0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out on the night. Time to put one over.
Well, he's on pace as Ronald for 67 steals and 34 homers. Pretty incredible numbers.
The ball, it's a ball. Kuda picks it up and just chucks it at the catcher. They were all smiling with each other, so.
Foul tip on a 2-2 pitch.
It's the first time that I've seen that curveball land in the bottom of the zone. Everyone before that has bounced.
Oh, my apologies, guys. Boy, I can't get this yawn out of.
I think maybe he got a gift there.
Not a gift.
It's like one of those times you need somebody to just slap you. Slap, slap, slap. Kind of give you a wake-up call. Good thing we got tomorrow off.
That one inside, and the count goes to 3-2.
3-2, Fubo.
Oh yeah, way off.
And Ronald out to left, and it drops.
That's going to drop in for a base hit.
He hit so many balls.
There you
hard.
go.
That one a soft single, but a single nonetheless.
There you go, Patriot. Acuna has now been on base.
And expected it to break a lot more. This one stayed up. Nice piece of hitting. I seem to say that a lot when he's at the plate, don't I?
Yeah. But it's appropriate with how sensational number 13 has been. It's been a seesaw battle so far. We've already had more runs scored in this game than we had in the first 2 games of the series. Remember, Friday was 3-2, 5 runs in that one, and then 7 runs between the teams yesterday in a 5-2 Atlanta victory. And the Braves have made Zach Gallen work. He will be up over 80 pitches after this next offering to Matt Olson.
Tries to pick off Acuna, but Acuna back easily.
Threw the most in that first inning when he did not give up any runs and was able to keep the Braves with runners stranded at the corners.
Mentioned Nick talked about the quality at bats that these guys had yesterday, and it's carried into this game too.
1-1 the count. Runner on first, top of the 5th. We got Matty O up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day, and he singled in the first.
Sharply grounded.
Chopper
right
over, going to go to second, going to go to first. That's a double play.
2 outs.
2 outs, clears the bases.
So 2 out now, and let's see who's been bringing the lumber. Brought to you
Come
by
on, Riley.
Yellowwood.
You're due. You're due for one, baby.
Austin Riley in his last 20 games has been heating up after going through a cold spurt.
Another good swing today. Those numbers are only going to go up.
Yeah, he had
Foul
that
ball.
stretch where he raised the average from 239 up to 271. And then over the last 4 games into today.
Remember, everybody, that key code up there If you think, oh, somebody else has already gotten it, I'm not going to waste my time. There's always a possibility. There, over the head and off the wall. Riley's going to be in for a double.
For Austin Riley.
That's extra bases.
The risk of repeating myself again, it does seem like the
Austin Riley's 13th double of the season.
Driving that ball to the right center or opposite field gap, and another example of it right there.
Just grazed the mid of Pavin Smith. But yes, another opposite field hit. This
we'll take that. Double. 2 outs, runner on second. We got D-Train. Owen won the count. He foul balled. D-Train is 1 for 2 today, a single in the 4th, and he was batted in run.
The Braves putting some heat on Zach Gallen, who is 6-0 here at Chase Field this season. Grounder to the right side, diving.
Oh, diving catch. He's going to get him. So the Braves leave one stranded.
Defenses in baseball.
We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Remember, everybody, head on over to MLB.com. And if you look through on the home page, you'll find an area for you to vote on the All-Star game. Be sure to get your votes in. You can vote 5 times a day, every day, up till June 22nd at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That means you can go through and vote all your guys, submit it, and you can do that 5 times. 5 times a day. Now back to the key, guys. You might wonder what that key is for. That is a random Steam game key. If you're not familiar with Steam, Steam is a video game client. Free to download, free to use, that you take that key and you copy it, you go back and you redeem it, and it'll give you whatever game, because I don't know what games these are. They're random keys, but you go redeem that and you will get one free digital game, yours to keep forever. But you got to be quick because it's 1 redeem per key.
Balls have visited it since. They're having a couple of homers today.
I'm going to go ahead and post a new one up the next break we have.
Arizona with a 2-run homer from Marte in the 4th to give them a 5-3 lead. I mentioned it going break after Marte made a great defense.
I wish I could say they were bad, their power, but Diamondbacks are playing some good ball today.
In fact, their fielding percentage of .991 is tied for tops in the major leagues.
So we got Rujas, who's 1 for 1 today, a walk, a single, and an RBI.
Colin McHugh back to work here.
Boy, I'll tell you, the lights are certainly bothering my eyes today. Got a migraine headache I can't seem to get rid of.
Two and two to Josh Rojas.
2-2 the count. We're going to try shutting this light off. Unfortunately, I might make my background glitch out a little bit, guys, so I do apologize about that.
Rojas,
I just need to get it out of my eyes.
His college career to junior college here, and then went out to the University of Hawaii before being drafted in 2017. And he's trying to bunt his
He's
way
trying to
on.
bunt.
And he placed it perfectly.
Oh, what a beautiful bunt. He made it.
I don't know that he meant to pop it up like that, but it worked out for him.
See someone
Braves
square
couldn't
around
chase
the
it
bunt.
down in time to get it first.
First thought it's probably third base with how much space there is, but he's able to bounce it straight past the pitcher. Aussie had no chance. Small ball, Brandon.
Yep. That's their bread and butter. Yeah, it took the perfect pop off the dirt there for him.
Well, as a
So the
pitcher,
D-backs
Collins
now have a
gonna
runner on first,
instinctively
no
break towards
outs.
third base.
Bottom of the fifth, leading 5-3.
And now trying
Another bunt.
here. McCarthy
That one went foul.
fouls it off 0-1.
McCarthy kind of showed his hand
It's a
now that
sweet
he's
spot
going
for
to
the
try to bunt.
Diamondbacks. I mean, we do run through bunt plays during spring training as a team, but it's not a focus that you're going to spend multiple days on and really concentrate on. And I think the Diamondbacks can take advantage of that against a lot of teams in baseball who don't play the same similar style of
Here
play.
comes the pitch.
Swinging here.
That's
is
up
McCarthy,
center.
but
Right
Harris
to
coming in.
Harris, who's going to
Get a
have the
first down to
catch.
bottom of
Out
the
number
fifth.
1.
I think at the beginning of the year, when they started to have a little bit of success,
Come on, Braves.
Arizona, people thought, well, are they for real or are they not? But now you're getting into June. You look at what they've been able to do. You look at how good a couple of their starting pitchers are, Zach Gallen being one of them, and you think, all right, this is a team that's for real.
Perdomo, 1 for 2 on the day, and RBI double in the second. Perdomo has 5 home runs, 26 RBIs on the season. 1-0 the count.
And the Diamondbacks have won 15 of their last 21 to get to where they're at the moment. 1-0
Here comes the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Come on, Braves. Come on, buddy. Come on, McHugh.
Trying another bunt. 3 batters in a row. And he's frustrated because he knew that if he was able to lay that down the third base line, Riley could have done nothing with it.
Just finding a way to keep the line moving. It's as simple as that.
All right, so 1 and 2 the count. Runners on first. 1 out. Down in the dirt. 2 and 2.
Documented a lot of young talent for Arizona. But then you mix in a couple of the veterans they have, Evan Longoria, good clubhouse guys, and they just say there's a really good feel here right now.
Even Ketel Marte's been around for a long time now.
Here comes the pitch.
And the count stays 2 and 2.
Huh. Come on, baby. Skate. He skates rooting for the Diamondbacks. He says he needs the win, and we're rooting for the Braves because we need the win.
2 pitch. Ahead of it.
These teams are so evenly matched right now this season, too. I mean, scores, their records are virtually the same. I mean, they're both teams playing some
Perdomo, another
excellent
one of the young
baseball.
guys, 23 years of age from the Dominican. Second year as Arizona's starting shortstop. And another foul ball.
Foul ball down to the right line. 2 and 2 the count. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Runners on first with a 5-3 5-3 game. Currently, Diamondbacks
Braves
lead by
fans
2.
hoping to get a series win here. But right now it's Arizona by 2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And
Got him swinging.
on the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Perdomo
Out number
strikes
2.
out.
8th pitch of the at-bat, but maybe the best slider that he threw the whole thing. Real tight spin on this and a lot of late break.
That was a really nice pitch.
Throwing a ton of fastballs in to him, and that was a perfect slider off of all those fastballs.
Almost hit his back foot. It was so good with that late break. Herrera twice.
Completely understand.
Grounded out to the first baseman Olsen.
Strike. I've never.
But this is where
Ever done a sports bet, anything like that, so I'm very unfamiliar with that.
Both runs in the 3rd and both runs in the 4th for them came with 2 away.
Matter of fact, the state I live in, I do believe it was last January that they finally legalized some sports betting.
The double by Perdomo also came with 2 outs, so all 5 of their runs with 2 outs in this contest.
0-2 the count. 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom of the 5th. 5-3 lead. Diamondbacks. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1. Come on, McHugh. Get us out of this inning, buddy.
Herrera calls time before the 1-2 pitch.
Oh, I see.
Colin McHugh comes plateward. Misses outside to even up the count.
Counts even. 2-2. Boy, they get ahead and then they just give it away. Come on.
Ooh, threw it a little high. Olsen had to reach and lunge for it. Two outs and now the 2-2 offering.
Herrera 0-2 on the day, 2 ground outs.
Ozzie ranging to his left.
That's gonna
On
do
to
it.
6 we go in a 5-3 ball game.
5-3. Heading to the 6th.
Play So Rare MLB.
All right. Bring your attention to the chat again, guys and gals. I'm going to post another random game key. Let me explain again. If you are a gamer, a video gamer, and you have a Steam game client, you will take this digital key, you're going to copy it, head on over to your Steam game client, go into the redeem section, paste it in there, and redeem it. You have to be the first one to do it, though, because it's 1 redeem per key, guys. Let me get the next rando key here. For the Braves games, pretty much, I am open skate to doing other games, like when I'm not doing the Braves games. Other than that, I stream like the Chicago Bears. Basically, when it comes to football season, the Chicago Bears, anytime the Bears are playing, I stream them. And then, last year I streamed Monday night games, Thursday night games, and the Sunday night games. And generally on Sundays, I would do a doubleheader. And here you go, guys. Be the first to copy that key. Head on over to your Steam game client. Go to the redeem section, paste it in there, and the game, whatever game it is, will be yours for free for life. No strings attached, just because I want to give back to the community that is given to me. Thank you so much, everybody.
Ball game.
All right, so Owen won the count to Eddie Rosario. Rosario 0 for 2 on the day, a strikeout and a flyout.
In the series, including the 2
yeah, 7 home runs with 21 RBIs on the season.
Home run last at bat too that just exploded off his bat.
Yeah, right down the left field line, but missed it by a couple of yards.
All right. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, we currently got a 20 like goal heading for the channel. We got 14 likes. If you haven't done so already and you'd like to help us reach that goal, please hit that thumbs up.
Come here this afternoon
and certainly stick around, check us out. If you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well.
Smith-Shawver skyrocketed through the minors.
2-2 the count.
Pace. The Braves felt that he was ready. He arrived in Oakland but has not pitched.
Again, be sure you're the first one to copy and paste that into your redeem section on your Steam game client, and the game is yours.
Another 2-2 from Zach Gallen, and Eddie swings and misses.
Oh, no problem there, Skate.
There's one away.
Thank you, everybody. Eddie Rosario with a strikeout.
And now Ozzie, last time up, 2-run home.
Come on, Ozzie.
He also had a single and scored back in the second.
Ozzie, a 251 average, 12 home runs, 38 RBIs, a 770 OPS. Let's get a start outside the box. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ozzie now, and then Sean Murphy has grabbed a bat.
Ozzie's 2 for 2 tonight.
Circle.
A single and a 2-run home run. A stolen base and 2 runs on the day.
In the spot of DH Marcelo Zuna.
Ha!
Missing low and outside, 3-0. And Ozzie getting the green light. Well, the Braves have gotten to Zach Gallen a little bit today, and now he's up at 96 pitches. See if they can send him out of here with a parting gift of another run or 2. His season high is 100 through that 2 games ago against Philadelphia.
Albies 3-2. We got a full boat.
Gallen's worked it back to 3-2. Right field liner.
Oh, liner. He did not catch it, did he?
Trapped it, did Smith. He was fooled. That thing was hit so hard. And
there we go. Base hit. He trapped it. I didn't think he caught that ball.
Top spin on it too.
Tell you what, Smith's just lucky that didn't get by him. Ozzie may have gone all the way around to score.
Absolutely. Almost looked like Sean Murphy
trying
to catch a slider.
Bounced off the ground before it went in the glove.
By Smith.
Murphy batting for Ozuna. I may take an educated guess and say this is probably because Marcel may have admired the single a little bit too long.
Looks like they're going to have a mound meeting.
Honestly.
Yeah, that was back in the 4th inning when Ozuna hit it off the wall at center.
All right, guys, we're currently at 15 likes. Awesome. We are 5 likes away from that 20 like goal. So, hey, if you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up. If you wonder why the sound goes out and come back in, when they do a commercial thing like that, I try to keep all that out.
It would have taken much convincing to tell Sean Murphy.
Oh, so we're going to have Sean Murphy pinch hitting in.
Day off from crouching and catching, but an opportunity here as he represents the potential tying run.
Big day for
Murphy, a 294 average, 11 home runs, 38 RBIs on the season. That guy is just playing phenomenal ball right now.
Takes that.
I mean, 38 ribbies, and we've played less than 60 games. That's, you know, almost, he's almost averaging, almost, you know, not almost a ribby a game. Strike one, 1-1 the count.
Trying to get through the 6th.
Come on, Smurf.
And there's a fastball in there. 1-2.
Damn, 1-2 the count.
Murphy called time, stepped out before he faces Zach Gallen here on a 1-2 pitch. Gallen, who was acquired back in 2019 from Miami straight up for Jazz Chisholm. And Murphy fouls it off.
What we may see, I shouldn't say what we may see, what we will see, guys, in some further streams into the season is not only will I do random game keys for Steam, but Steam has like they have $5 gift cards, $10 gift cards, $20, and so on and so on and so on. For sure, I want to get a couple $5 and $10 cards handed out just randomly, guys. One of the ways I want to do it, besides just posting a key in the chat and let you guys, you know, see who could be the first to go over and redeem it, is I need to come up with a system, and basically you'll have to be active in the chat, because pretty much that's how I'm going to get this. Is we'll do a stream, and everybody that has participated in the chat, I will go through and we will put your name on a wheel, and it's something that a wheel that can be spun and done on live stream, and that wheel will spin, and whoever it lands on, I'll gift away.
And it's fouled off.
I'll be able to gift away some gifts that way as well. Trying to come up with the most fairest way to get everybody involved and to give everybody an equal, fair chance at getting a gift.
As the catcher Herrera threw it out into center field, trying to catch him.
Now, on an upcoming stream, that Maverick messaged me here. Give me a second.
And here we go again with another 2-2.
There he goes.
Murphy sharply.
Murphy over to third.
And Rojas across the diamond in time. It does break up the potential double play.
Ozzie does make it to second, so it does break up the, like the commentator said, it did break up the chance of a double play, because Ozzie went early, so.
And they're going to stick with Zach Gallen, it appears, for at least one more here to face Arcia.
And I think Andrew Chafin's probably going to get ready for Michael Harris.
Yeah, he's been loosening.
Arcia 0 for 2 on the night.
As Chafin.
He has a ground out in that.
Orlando's been so good in these situations this year.
Not sure what they mean by GIDP. If any of you guys know what that stands for. GIDP, it says.
Big swing.
I'm still learning myself.
You think back to his heroic 2-out hit that scored Ozzie, or Eddie, rather.
And there could be other things too, as well.
Unfortunately, it was.
I discussed some things with the wife last night and asked her, you know, what are some cool things I could do for the stream, you know, to give back to everybody for giving to me. And there's possibility with free digital movie rentals. I guess there's all kinds of things. Some things, of course, would require like your address or things like that, and we may try something like that. I'm just not totally sure how we'll do that. I'm hoping, I'm working my best to get the website launched and get everything working on it. At some point, I will offer like T-shirts and all kinds of other cool swag and gear as well. And we'll be handing some of that stuff out free as well.
1-2, but first he'll check and keep Ozzie close to the second base bag.
But those are future things to come. I still got to get the website completed. I'm probably, in all honesty, about 35% done with it.
27-year-old from New Jersey. Ready
but it's
for
coming along.
Pitch. Struck him out. And Gallen fired up as he keeps it a 5-3 ball game.
Damn. Heading to the bottom of the sixth. You know what? I feel like in a giving mood, everybody. So why don't we do another key giveaway? Let's go to my bag of goodies here and grab the next random key. Here we go. Let me explain it just in case you've just joined into the channel. What these are game keys if you're a gamer. And I'm sure most gamers out there for sure know what Steam is. Steam is a free to download, free to use gaming client that you can buy games from. You can trade games. You can play free to play games, all kinds of stuff. And like I said, it's free to download, free to use. I'm going to post a key in. You copy that key, head on over to your Steam game client, go to the redeem section, be the first one to copy and paste that into your redeem and redeem it. And that game, or whatever it is, it might even be like a digital comic book or something like that as well. There's a lot of possibilities that could happen too. But regardless, you head on over, you redeem it, be the first one to do it, and it's yours. Now remember, it's one redeem per key, so you gotta act quick. Somebody else might grab it. Now, another thing is, and there you go, there's the new key. Sometimes, guys, I've actually went back to previous streams and I've checked the keys. Now, the only way I can check them is to try and redeem them, and I've actually found keys that nobody claimed. So you might even want to head back to my streams and go through them and see if there's any game keys available. And you might very well find them. All right, here we go. We are back to Arizona.
First pitch.
So that's 3 game keys we've given out tonight.
Fastball right down the chute to Pavin Smith.
And that is just me doing that for you because I want to give back to you guys for giving so much to me. You guys come here every time I stream, you guys support me. Even you guys that have been with me from the beginning, all you new subscribers, everybody that's new just coming in, just all the support. I want to say thank you. You guys are awesome, man. We are at 15 likes. We're almost up there in that 20 like goal.
Another foul ball by Smith.
There's the first.
Oh,
pitch.
you got all three of them, huh, Skate? Hey,
And it was
it's
a
how it
strike.
works, man.
Find
Right,
someone
you
with
know,
some beautiful handwriting to write all over that. I've made the
You'd be
mistake of trying
surprised.
to
Some
write on
people
so
might
much
not
stuff.
even try.
Terrible.
Hey, kudos to you, bro.
0-2 from number 62.
Hey, you have to let me know what games you got. I'm interested. Interested to know.
That is the tendency for a young kid. It's the off-speed stuff that you're not going to have the feel for initially. Nice of Trav to go back-to-back sliders here. See if he can get this one to land.
Popped up, foul ground, and it'll get out of play. And bringing him out of the bullpen like the Braves did with Spencer Strider, like they did back in the day with Max Fried.
Speaking, before I forget to say, I was going to tell you guys this. I've said it already through the stream, but head on over to MLB.com and get your All-Star votes in. Now, I actually, because I did my All-Star votes, they sent me a coupon for 55% off my next purchase at the MLB shop.
I don't think they
so
that,
that is awesome. That's an awesome thing to receive. 55% off. When you could get bobbleheads, you know, you could get foam fingers, all kinds of stuff, you know, and 50% off, and minus 55% off and free shipping on top.
Big deep breath.
I thought about using that and getting another hat.
That away from you.
Also, because I did my voting and I put that the Braves were my favorite team.
So you're saying, come on.
I was actually sent
a
coupon to redeem it would cost me $18 to go watch a game at Truist Park. I would get a ticket for $18.
Joined the club out in Oakland.
Now,
that series.
I don't live close enough to Georgia
every game on this trip has been
to be able to use that, but my buddy Maverick does.
Hey, we better throw him out there.
So I told him if he would like to use that and redeem it, I'll go ahead and. Now I would assume you only get to pick from a certain day amount of games. Like they probably have certain games you got to pick from. But regardless, $18 for a ticket, not bad.
Eddie Rosario with another ball.
That's going to be pop up out to Eddie Rosario. He's getting under it.
This one
he has it.
For the left fielder. And
out number 2.
Well,
yeah, so I told Mav I'd get the ticket and let him have it.
Out, you breathe a little slower.
Yes. Yeah, every out you get, you realize that.
So if I got those gifts, I'm sure anybody else could.
Good matchup.
Oh, and I guess another thing that they offered was 35% off of
20-year-old pitching to a
the MLB subscription.
Fantastic.
But we already have our MLB subscription, so
until 3 days
I wouldn't need to use that.
A ball and a strike. Missing high, 2-1.
Carroll 2 for 2 on the day. A walk and a solo home run and a double.
You said it. Young guys miss up, and we've seen that here in this inning.
Yeah, you just get a little ahead of yourself. You try to rush.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, this is that Smith Shawver. Okay. I believe he was called up in game 2 or 3 of the Athletics series, I believe.
Delivery.
Am I right about that, Kenneth?
Gets it to 3-2 now.
Is this the kid they called up and they showed him on like game 2 or 3 of the Athletics series?
He doubled in the 4th. Had a good game. He's had a good season for Arizona. And he fouls off a 3-2 pitch.
3-2, full boat. I missed the first time he went to 3-2.
The difference between the minor league hitters and the big league hitters. I'm sure that may not have been a swing and miss in the minor leagues, whereas guys up here are going to have a easier time fouling that off. They're used to seeing stuff like his a little more often.
3-2.
Strike three! Got him looking, baby!
Major league strikeout.
First major league strikeout. Welcome to the big leagues, Rook.
A.J. Smith-Shawver. 96 down the chute. And the family loves it.
Proud family out there giving him support. Let's get some music going. Now remember, guys, Skate right there just confirmed to you guys that these keys are legitimate. You know, it's no ploy. No messing around. If you're a gamer and you have the Steam game client, be the first to copy those keys and head on over to the redeem section and redeem them, and it would be yours. We are going to give away a couple more before the end of the stream. Skate has gotten all 3 of them thus far, guys, so it tells you that it's a legit thing. I wouldn't bullshit you. Matter of fact, one of these streams we'll have to start getting you guys to come in on Discord, and we could do live giveaways through Discord as well. I have some plugins through Discord that allow me to do game gifting and whatnot. But that'll be for future streams. Hey Odom, how you doing? Eric Odom, what's up? Hey Maverick, welcome in. Yeah, Skate got all 3 of them, Mav. He's like, I must be the only one that has Steam.
On 5-3, Andrew Chafin is in out of the bullpen after Gallen went the first 6.
Chafin, he's been really good for them. 13 home games.
Chafin, 26 games, 20.1 innings, ERA of a 3.10, 7 walks, 31 strikeouts.
His second stint.
He's going to be facing Harris, and then top of the order for the Braves.
2014 to 2020. And now back and firing a pitch to Michael Harris that misses inside.
One of the things that we used to love about Michael is his ability against tough lefties like this. Last year he had no trouble. Good at bat here.
Strike outside corner.
Yeah, you go back and, like I was telling you guys,
after the top of the 7th inning.
Skate got all 3. That tells you that there's probably a good chance that in streams that I've given those away, that there's, because when I put them out there to the public, on my end they get marked as redeemed. I don't mess with them again. And there's a good chance that you go back to previous streams where they've been handed out, you may find keys that are available to redeem. Myself and Maverick did a lot of game giveaway during football last year, especially during Christmas time. So head on over to the channels and check our football streams out. I'm sure you could find quite a few keys probably.
Swing and a miss, and there's one away here in the 7th.
Harris strikes out again. So sad that the kid is struggling so badly in batting this season.
Top of the order, Ronald Acuna. 1 for 3 today. Yeah, the double and the homer yesterday.
Here comes the pitch.
Acuna,
line drive up the center. That's going to be base hit.
For the Braves right fielder.
Just another lazy single at 108 miles an
Remember,
hour off the
guys,
bat.
get your votes in. Get your votes in. We have 23 votes currently. 74% say the Atlanta Braves are going to win, while 26% think the Diamondbacks
Very
are.
consistent.
If you'd like to have an influence on that vote, get yours in. I will be pulling the vote chat down,
Brings the
or chat
potential
vote
tying run to
down
the plate. Matt
at the
Olson.
conclusion of the bottom of the 8th.
Tougher assignment for Ronald to try and steal with a lefty on.
Now, with the vote, guys, this is something else that we do. Unfortunately, we're already unable to do it for this this series.
Battling with this reliever Chafin, who is one of the more colorful players in Major League Baseball.
If the vote is
Also
correct
lives on a farm in the offseason.
for every
Says he
game
would
of a
probably be
series,
a mechanic if he weren't a baseball player.
if the community vote for who's going to win is correct, then the following game,
Old school throwback guy.
one of the following
Roll it to the
series,
mustache.
I would do just like I am now. I will gift random giveaways. And all it is you guys vote anyways.
And he's
So
got an 0-2
I
count
keep
here
track.
on Matt
I
Olson.
take screenshots of every game vote at the end of the game. If the community's right for every game of a series,
Downstairs.
then I gift. On the following game series 1.
I remember 2017.
following series
Chafin
game
was
1,
mic'd up during a
I
national
gift out
broadcast and was
random
trying to
gifts.
openly sell his truck.
Just no strings
On air.
attached. You don't even have to vote.
Good stop
It's
by
just
Herrera.
people are going to
Told
vote
viewers
because
to
the
tweet
vote's
if
there.
they were
You know, it's
interested.
natural. So I just
That was the
reward
thing
that.
really happened. He got a lot of interest.
I was just
Now
gonna say,
another
it's the best
thing,
way to get any
if
kind
we
of
can
interest
get a
without
sweep,
openly
if
promoting.
we can get a sweep,
It's genius.
definitely
Well,
with
when
the
he
sweep,
was with the
there
Cubs
will
a
be
couple of
gifts
years ago, he went on social
gifts done
media
with a
asking
giveaway.
if anyone had an old car to sell him because he had a truck. He said it's
Every
too good for the
sweep
streets
we
of
get of the
Chicago.
season, we
And he
will
found
do
a match. He bought an old
a
red
big
Pontiac
random
Firebird.
giveaway.
Runner goes.
There goes the runner.
And
Acuna
is
is safe
stolen
with
another
another stolen base.
He's hit the quarter century mark. 25 now on the season.
25, baby, on the
It's not
season.
close.
He has the most stolen bases in the
Big
league
jump, first
today.
move.
And rev the engines.
Rev the engines, he says.
See if the Braves can at least get one here and cut this deficit in half.
So, but unfortunately, we
3-2
can't do
pitch.
that with this one.
Line drive, and it's going to get.
That's going to score. Acuna coming home.
One-run game as Acuna scores.
Top of the 7th. Top of the 7th. 1-run game. One out.
Beautiful.
Man on
Just
first.
beautiful. Saw Matty
Nice
working on this
RBI there,
yesterday,
Matty-O.
MVP. Just inside out swing.
Now we
Trying to
need
cut
Riley
in.
to come in and smack him and Olsen
Ronald
home.
Score all day. Could have walked in. Got a one-run game.
And a meeting on the mound ensues here before the at-bat with Austin Riley. And we pause for a quick message from Delta.
And we pause the sound because of that quick message with Delta. Delta, the official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
But they are going to stick with the
That's
southpaw
right.
Chafin.
You know what? We haven't done this at all this stream, guys. Let's do it. Chop on, baby.
And Riley has had
Here
a
we
good
go.
ball game. He has singled. He has doubled.
Come on, Riley.
Got a couple of good swings.
Come on, baby.
Sack fly to deep center field. Match up here.
First pitch to Riley. Down in the dirt.
There we go. Come on, Riley. Whoops, I didn't mean to turn the batter on.
Got the call on the corner.
1-1 the count. Let's make sure the interact is still working for you guys.
Austin Riley with one out here in the top. of
Okay,
the
I
seventh.
see the interactive
With
is
tying
down,
run at
guys.
first
Give me
base.
1 second. I'll fix that.
Fouls it back.
Riley fouls it back. It was stuck on Acuna's stolen base.
11 more hits here in this ball game. And Riley, unfortunately, going down.
Strike three
for the second out.
Out number 2.
And now the catcher Darno here.
Here comes D-Train. Come on, Train, baby. D-Train's 1 for 3 on the day. He singled in the 4th, and he was a batted in run. 0-1 the count. All right, Interactive. Let's see. Come on. There, she caught up. Sorry about that.
No swing. Pretty close.
Up says no swing, so that's going to be 1-1 the count.
Travis just missed his second homer of the season here on Friday.
I was just thinking about that. That has to be a sign, surely.
Two and one.
Hi, Vojek, Billy. Hi, you're an Arizona fan. That's awesome.
Great
Well, welcome
batting
into the stream.
practice swings earlier today, or yesterday, I should say. I was down there watching him at the cage. He was knocking him out routinely.
We're not team bias here. 2-2 the count. Big swing and a miss. Ah.
Chase Field trying to come to life here.
Well,
late
I'm
on
sorry, my
Sunday
friend. Any other
afternoon.
day, I'd wish you good luck on making that money off of your team. But I'm a Braves fan, so I'm sorry. I'm rooting for my team. So
And the count runs full.
sorry, it might cost you money.
Eddie
Yeah,
Rosario
3-2, full boat, baby.
Matt Olson's going to get a running start. Make sure he goes to the plate. Travis can hit a gap. He's definitely the score from first.
There goes Olson.
Downstairs.
Ball 4.
Olsen
We have
to
runners
second.
on first and second. 2
Darno
outs.
to
Top of the
first.
7th with a
Eddie
5-4
Rosario to
lead.
the plate.
Arizona Diamondbacks over the Atlanta Braves. Here comes Eddie Money
Braves fans
Rosario
making
heading
Eddie
to the
feel
bat. Mr. Moneyman. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, we're currently at 16 likes, and we have a 20-like goal.
And
Hey, if
they're
you haven't done so
changing
already, hey, hit that
First
thumbs up
pitch.
and help us reach that
Fouled
goal.
out of play.
Rosario 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Really carefully.
Rosario was the money man hero of game 1 here. He's the one that kept us in it the whole time with 2 solo home runs in that
And
game.
another foul. This one lands on top of our head here in the booth.
And 2 the count. 2 outs. Runners on first and
Crowd again
second.
trying to get behind Chafin.
Come on, Eddie.
Braves hoping to retie it or take the lead here in the top of the 7th.
Here comes the next one.
Eddie lays off.
1-2 the count.
Braves so good this year against left-handed pitching, hitting over 300. And they've gotten a pair of singles and a run already off of Chafin. Is there more in store?
Comes the
Eddie
pitch.
pops it up.
Pop up fly.
It's going to be the shortstop
That's it.
Perdomo calling.
We have two
off
stranded
Carroll
again.
and taking it. Braves do get one as we head.
But we
to the
get
stretch.
closer. We're now down 4-5. All right. You know what? I say let's give away another key. Get ready there. Ready there, Skate. You might have an opportunity for another. Let me explain it real quick, guys. If you are a gamer and you have the Steam Game Client, Steam Game Client is free to download, free to use. You can buy games, you can trade games, you can play free-to-play games. Like I said, free to use. But you need the Steam Game Client for these keys. Be the first one to copy that key that I post into the chat. Copy it, go back to your Steam Game Client, go to the redeem section, paste it in there and redeem it. That game or whatever content it gives you is yours, free for life. No strings attached. You don't have to do nothing other than copy and paste. But you gotta act quick. You gotta be the first one because it's one redeem per key.
For the 7th, but a great start to his major league career.
Yeah, it really was. A couple of flyouts.
Let's go back to the bag of goodies.
Thrown out, kept forever. Then a couple of flyouts to left field. Nice play by Eddie Rosario.
We'll do this. Here,
And a punch out of
here's a
Corbin
random
Carroll
one picked.
for your first ever strikeout. Back out there to go to work.
There you go. Thank you, everybody, for all the support. I hope you guys enjoy the game. I hope somebody else gets it.
It's not like he's pitching here.
As Skate's gotten all three thus far.
5-4 contest.
Maybe somebody new will get one this time.
And a good off-speed
But if
pitch
not,
to Walker.
if nobody else acts on it, hey, congratulations, Skate, you know?
Running just as quick as it was in the first inning.
As I said, guys, once I paste them out into the public, I mark them as used, as redeemed
Yeah,
in my
can't
list.
imagine
So
going through his mind. Of course, you've been through it.
I have went back to past streams
And do
and
it at 20
checked
years of
keys
age, after
where
only
I've been able to
throwing
redeem a game.
110
So
total innings in minor
it
league
is
baseball.
possible that somebody might not grab it.
Just such a quick call up. 2-1 pitch.
You're welcome, my
Sharply
friend.
foul, 2-2. Spencer
Hopefully you've
Strider had
gotten
a
some
similar
decent
story. He
games.
only threw
Like I
94
said, you know, I
in the
buy
minors.
bundles of them together. Like I go to G2A or other game places that you can grab, you know, the keys. So I never know what they are, but they're random. But they guarantee you that even though they give you the random keys, that they're going to be worth so much. It could be a 99-cent game, a $5 game, a $25 game, a $50
Another
game.
strikeout looking. Back-to-back Ks for Smith-Shawver.
There you go. Smith-Shawver with back-to-back Ks,
If you can
baby.
bottle up this four-seam fastball, this is the one you want to throw every time. Just dotted. Absolute perfect location against Walker. Not a thing you can do about that. Maybe foul it off.
So, yeah, just never know.
4 up and 4 down for him.
Now, I
And
do
Manuel
have
Rivera.
some, I do have game keys that I do know what games they are.
And this kid
And
was a 7th-round pick for
I
the
do
Braves
know,
in
like, how much
2021.
the game is worth.
Already see the
So,
adjustments
we'll get
he's
into
made
those
on
in the
slider.
later months of the streams coming up. So,
Swinging bunt accidentally, or more than a bunt. It
we
goes
start
all the
having
way
really
down
good,
to
consistent
Arcia.
activity
Arcia
in the
throws it
chat
across.
and people showing up to
2
the
outs.
streams. I'll start putting it out there that we'll have a AAA
but he
triple
did not
AAA
really
game
start
night or
focusing
something
on
where,
pitching until the summer
you know,
of
we'll hand out a
2020,
couple,
heading
2
into
or
his
3
senior year
AAA
of high
games,
school.
and vice versa, where you'll know the
You
dollar
fast
amount that
forward,
it's worth.
I think if you asked him as a senior
All
in high
because
school if he would have
I
been
want to give back to the
the center
community.
of a major league diamond 3 years later, I don't know that he would have believed
Like
it.
I said, no strings attached. You guys don't have to vote. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do
Rojas.
nothing to be eligible for them. When I do these, it's because I want to.
Rojas is yet to be
I don't
retired
ask you
today. A
guys
couple
of
singles and a
anything
walk.
for me to do these.
And that pitch is starting to look really good.
We're going to have a batter timeout. Yep, batter timeout. Rojas, 2 for 2 today. He walked, 2 singles, and an RBI. Strike 1. Or strike 2, my apology. 1 and 2 the count.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I guess
so far.
by blabbing I missed the
Fastball seemed to
first.
just carry at the bottom of the zone.
And now the 1-2 from Smith. Chambry struck out.
Got him
another
swinging!
one. 6 up and 6 down.
6 up and 6 down, baby!
Another strut.
What a
Outstanding.
debut!
A.J. Smith-Shawver. Down goes Rojas, and we go to the 8th.
This youngster is having one heck of a debut. That's a little early for it, but hey, it's like, it feels like the festive Christmas time anyways. So we'll play something a little festive like that. Let me check the interactive. Braves 2 up, alright. Looks like everything's working there. Thank you, everybody that's helped out. We're currently at 17 likes, guys. We're 3 likes away. 3 likes away from that 20-like goal. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Help us reach that goal. And if you're at it, might as well subscribe to the channel. You know you want to. Come be a part of the Outlaw Nation, guys. Come hang out with the cool guys. The cool kids. Ah. Can't call myself the cool kid. Here's that damn food commercial again. They're putting Fruit Loops on a hot dog. What the hell? Fruit Loops on a hot dog. I guess, you know. All right, we have Ozzy Albies at bat. Sean Murphy will be on deck, and Orlando Arcia in the hole.
New pitcher is Scott McGuff here for Arizona.
Yeah, 3-pitch mix, mainly 2 fastball.
Scott McGuff, 26 games, 29.2 innings, ERA of a 3.34, 12 walks, 35 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Ozzy down to a knee swinging there.
That would be said split finger.
Pretty good one.
Albies has went 3 and 3, 3 for 3 on the day.
Since 2015, he debuted back then with the Marlins. Struggled. They let him walk after 6 appearances.
Yes, he is, Mav.
3 seasons, then went to Japan for 3 seasons. Now he's made it all the way back to the bigs.
Ah, no big deal, Mav. I just seen that you said sorry you haven't been home. You don't gotta be sorry about it, man.
Oh, Merrill Kelly in Korea for 4
I'm
years
sure some
before he
people
came
around
back.
here miss you coming in and commentating, but we understand you got things going on in life.
Kelly there with a hoodie on.
Here comes the
enjoying
pitch.
ball game.
Foul ball.
His team
2-2 the
having a
count.
5-4
We'll do it
lead.
again.
The pitching in this series, the starting pitching, just a lot of good matchups. Beginning with Kelly and Charlie Morton, then yesterday Strider went against Nelson, and now Gallen and Soroka today. Chop to the right side. And flipped under.
They're going to get him out at first.
There's one out in the 8th.
Chopped it down to third baseline. Thrown over. Easy out. Remember, guys, get your votes in. Get your last remaining votes.
Sean Murphy, second at bat.
At the conclusion of the bottom of the second, I will call an end to the chat vote.
Big swing.
I'm sure you will.
It a ton, but well fouled. Now, there hasn't been much separation in any of the 6 games on this road trip. Got another close one here to finish it off.
Down in the dirt, 1-2 the count. Murphy 0 for 1 on the night. He grounded out in the 6th. He come in pinch hitting. Must be Ozuna. Must be Ozuna he's pinch hitting for.
Now finishing here in Arizona with 3. 1-2. Grounded to short.
Ground out.
And Perdomo
Ground out.
Throw, but a good scoop by Rivera saves it.
Ground ball over to shortstop, over to first. Easy out. Out number 2. Murphy had a hell of a game last night. He was on fire with his bat. Well, good luck, Brandon. But hey, we gotta have at least 2 more runs. So you know,
July 18th, 19th, and 20th in Atlanta.
Because that's what it'll take for us to win. As of the score right now, we need at least 2 more ourselves. So I'm sorry, it's gonna cost you money, but we need 2 runs.
Did he go? Yes, he did. Says.
Oh, they're gonna say he went 0-2. Again, guys, underneath it says Orlando. It says Arcia is 0 for 3, and GIP
down on 3 pitches.
got him swinging 3 pitches.
1-2-3, top of the 8th.
Heading to the bottom of the 8th.
Wake up to baseball's biggest stories.
Well, I certainly hope we can. You say you're going to hold. I certainly hope the boys can prove that wrong. But right now, the way it looks, we're struggling. All right, guys. So, guys and gals, I should say, this key giveaway is going to be a little different because I actually know what it is. This one will be Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition, everybody. So again, get ready. I'm going to post that in. Be the first to grab it. Head on over to your Steam client and redeem that code. And the game is yours for free. For life. That's all you got to do. No strings attached. Just from me to you. This will be the last giveaway for tonight. Congratulations to Skate, who's gotten 4 of them thus far. Maybe somebody finally beat you to it this time. But with that said, guys, here's that key. Again, Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition. And here you go.
Backs in order.
Please enjoy.
McCarthy, Perdomo, and Herrera.
What a great story it's going to be when he shuts him down here and we score.
I thought it sounded
to
like
win
it
the
got a
next
little
inning.
quieter. I had actually
I like
turned
where
down
your
the
head's
damn video sound. Somehow.
His 2-0 pitch to McCarthy is fouled back. In the media scrum when he first arrived in Oakland, they asked him, best case scenario, did you ever think at this point you would already be in the majors at age 20? And he started to say yes, and he's like, I don't even know that in my best case scenario I could have seen this happening. After just 28 minor league appearances. And the good news, because he's accustomed to starting, you know, you throw him out there like this for a third inning, he's at 33
That last
pitches,
one
that's
again,
no problem.
guys, was Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition.
And it's the first time that somebody has reached base against Smith-Shawver. It's a walk for McCarthy.
Ah, Smith-Shawver with a walk. His first major league walk. Guy, your team's pulling her. I mean,
So now the first
close
time
game though.
with a base runner.
Kind of feels like game 1 did.
The shortstop Perdomo
Been a great game all game.
takes it high and outside.
See McCarthy try to time him up there. Took a couple of steps towards second base. Tries to see a pick.
Perdomo 1 for 3 on the day. He RBI doubled in the second. He has 5 home runs, 26 RBIs on the season, and he has an 8.56
called
OPS with a 281 batting average.
Is that something that Travis can signal out to him, encourage him to do?
Yeah, you can see the signs. They'll have a specific set of signs that a catcher can give him.
Oh, somebody finally beat you to it.
Strike at the bottom of the
Maybe
zone,
because it
1-1.
was such a great
Pitch
game,
out,
they
pick
wanted to
off.
get involved in it.
Long hold, slide step. There's a ton of different instructions you can get, not just what pitch you want to throw, but the timing and a use to the plate.
Well, congratulations to whoever got it. You actually beat Skate. Skate got all 4 of the other ones.
Runner goes. Line drive foul. Boy, look out over there. Dave McKay, the first base coach. That went between he and the umpire, Alex.
Blood into the
He
count.
had a really, really good jump. Was almost moving before Smith-Shawver started his delivery. I think he may have something he's doing to give them
No outs.
indication
Runner
that he's
on
going to the
first.
plate early. 'Cause that was a
Come
really
on,
good
youngster.
jump.
Put it
Couple
in
of
there.
really good
Burn
jumps
one
already
by
in this
him.
at-bat.
Come on, youngster.
Smith-Shawver with a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch coming. Missed inside.
2-2.
2-2.
You know what? Let's give that youngster the chop, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Burn it by him.
Deliveries and when you get a pick,
Come on.
it could be simple as a dip of the hat. You come set, drop your hat down.
Left field.
Left field out to Rosario. Rosario under it. He has it. Out number 1.
There's one out here in the 8th.
There we go. Come on, youngster. 1 out.
And even though there's not a big book right now on Smith,
All right,
Shawver, as
guys,
Brian
the
said,
Toronto
we're
Blue
gonna remove him
Jays
from
beat the
game
New York
here.
Mets 6-4.
So he didn't give up any hits, just the 1 walk. We'll be back.
Okay. Looks like they're pulling the youngster out. All right, so they're going to have a pitch and change. Let's get some background music going here. All right, from around the league, guys and gals, we have top of the 5th, Chicago Cubs leading the San Diego Padres 7-1. And that is actually the free game of the day if you want to head on over to MLB.com. Go go watch that game. We have warming up New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Oh, wow, we got all finalized scores here out. Really, we got all finalized scores? It's only 5:55. Okay. St. Louis lost to the Pittsburgh Pirates 2-1. Tampa Bay beat Boston 6-2. Philadelphia over Washington big time 11-3. Of course, like I told you, Toronto has beat the New York Mets 6-4. Miami beating Oakland 7-5. Miami's keeping right up there with us, guys. They're cruising in on us. We had a 3.5 game lead. Milwaukee beat Cincinnati 5-1. We had the Los Angeles Angels beat Houston Astros 2-1. Let's see. Kansas City Royals beat the Colorado Rockies 2-0. Cleveland over Minnesota 2-1. Chicago White Sox beating Detroit 6-2. Texas over Seattle, but big 12-3. And your last score, Baltimore beating San Francisco Giants 8-3.
Major League Day.
Those are your scores
Really
from around the
nice.
league.
Really impressive stuff. Showed a lot of fastball velocity.
As I said, guys, top of the fifth, the free game of the week, our free game of the day is the Chicago-San Diego game. Head on over to MLB.com and you can watch that game for
now
free.
Minter to face the pinch hitter here. It'll be Moreno stepping in for the other catcher, Herrera, in the 9th spot in the order. Minter a long look at first, and then he delivers a
Strike
fastball.
one. A.J. Minter pitching for the Braves.
Moreno started the first 2 games of this series behind the dish. Now he enters here in the 8th inning. And he'll check over on McCarthy.
I don't know. I don't really think they're terrible. That game that they lost to the Blue Jays yesterday was really, really close.
Moreno 1 for 6 in the series, has only hit a single.
They just had, they're a team that has some mental errors.
Arizona has led since the bottom of the 4th when they got 2 runs to put them up 5-3. Braves got 1 in the 7th.
Now, I didn't look to see exactly where they're at, like if, but they were only 3.5 games behind us as of yesterday. Them and Miami were tied at 3.5 games behind. The next closest was the Phillies, who were 7.5. Hey, Jameson, thank you for stopping, buddy. Sleep well.
Torey Lovello got a lot of guys who can run.
1-2 the count. 1 out.
Bases.
Run around first.
Coming from A.J. Minter. He goes again.
There comes the runner. Gonna make it.
But he got such a good jump, and he's in scoring position.
Minter 2 for 2. Or 2-2 on the count.
And that is a
runner on second, 1 out.
Run out there at second base.
That's Jake McCarthy's 9th stolen base of the season.
Minter with a 2-2, but first he wants to try to keep McCarthy close.
Sleep well, Jameson.
McCarthy goes for third, and Travis isn't even going to throw down.
Oh, McCarthy just stole third as well. That's his 10th.
Infield's got to come in now. That's frustrating for Mint. He's been around too long to let this happen.
Infield in, as you said, and a 3-2 pitch coming here to Moreno. Pop back our way.
Pop fly.
Remains 3-2.
Foul ball. 3-2. Full boat.
Atlanta 19-10 away from home this year. So good on the road. Trailing here 5-4, and Arizona trying to add to it.
Come on, Minter.
AJ struck
Got him
out.
swinging. Strike
Fastball,
3.
See you later, Moreno.
2 outs,
Two
baby.
outs.
Nice job by AJ there. Got him out in front with the change up the pitch before, then just blew some doors at the top of the zone.
Well, Moreno's only 23. Put it on the top shelf. 23-year-old doesn't deserve the stuff up there yet. Now to Pavin Smith and the top of the order.
Strike.
Similar location, 0-1.
Got to keep this a one-run game. Michael Harris, Acuna, Matt Olson next inning. One swing of the bat to tie this thing up. Looks a lot better.
Smith's 0 for 3. All 3 times.
Come on, baby. Come on, Minter. Come on. Get us out of this inning. Foul ball.
2.
A couple of good fastballs there from AJ. 96, well located.
Pavin Smith 0 for 3 on the day. He was walked in the 4th, and he has a bat. He was batted in as a runner.
McCarthy still down at third. AJ shakes off one side, and here we go with the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball.
Ground ball. Arcia has it. To Olsen. That's going to be it.
Good scoop, Matt. Good scoop.
Unbelievable scoop.
We get out of that inning, giving up no runs, so we are heading to the top of the ninth. 5-4 lead.
Why is Aaron happy?
Arizona.
Well, just days ago, his old wheels gave out.
All right, thank you guys, everybody that participated in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and give you about 20 more seconds, guys, to get your final votes in. If you haven't voted and you'd like to, be sure to get up there and click it now. I'll give you about 20 more seconds. We had 30 votes so far tonight. 63% of you thought the Atlanta Braves were going to win, while 37% believe that the Arizona Diamondbacks are going to pull the win out. Oh, there you go. We got that last vote in. Thank you. I'm going to end the poll. So we had 31 votes on the night. 61% voted the Braves, while 38% voted the Diamondbacks. Thank you, everybody that participated. You guys are so cool. You guys are awesome. I certainly appreciate that. Because let me remind you, all the subs, all the likes, all the interaction that I have with you guys in the chat, all that gets the algorithm to push me to a broader audience. I'm a small streamer just trying to get big in a, little fish in a big pond kind of thing. So every little bit of help like that helps. So thank you so very much. You guys have made my day. We are at 17 likes. That's 3 likes away from that 20 like goal. Let's see if we can't reach that by the end of the night. Guys are awesome, man. I can't say any other word for it. Thank you again, guys. 5 subs tonight. Guys are awesome.
He did, but we gave ourselves a chance last time. First and third, less than 2 outs with a chance to drive in the tying run. Couldn't get it done.
You guys are awesome.
The biggest thing, just get on base. Make him feel some pressure. Speed things up.
And Michael Harris will step in.
So a quick reminder, guys and gals. Tomorrow night, there will be no stream as the Braves have the night off.
Standing 6 feet 7 inches.
I, too, will be taking a day away.
And his first pitch is outside.
Going to catch up on much needed sleep. The real late games, they mess with my sleeping. So last night's really late game, and then it being much earlier in the daytime today just kind of killed
Castro
me.
in his last 11 appearances, 10 1/3 score.
Harris 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul ball.
Swinging at the 2-0 and fouling it off.
This is our Diamondbacks portion of the lineup where we've got the most
Anyways,
speed. Michael Harris and Acuna Jr. back to
We'll
back.
be off tomorrow night, and then the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
3-1.
We're coming back to Atlanta to take on the New York Mets for a 3-game series. Start times.
Here.
Give me a second here. I'll get that
Set it
info.
against Gallen. Same is true against Castro.
He missed. Leadoff walk. Tying run down to first.
There we go. We got a man on first.
Instantly the pressure ramps up now.
Yeah, things get interesting.
Room for errors so much
All
smaller.
right, so all 3 games, everybody, all 3 games for the Mets
And Ronald
coming to
Acuna
Atlanta
Jr.
will be
Couple
7:20
more
p.m.
hits today. A single in
Eastern
the fifth, a
time,
single in the seventh.
6:20 p.m. Central time start times.
Inside.
All 3 games. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. We are 1 like away. Can we hit that 20-like goal? Who wants to be the one to help us
Castro.
reach it? If so, hit that
Deals it to
thumbs up,
Acuna.
guys.
Flares it down the right field.
Cunha down to the right side, baby.
Harris on his
Harris on his
There's
wheels.
the corners, and there's nobody out.
Nobody out. Runners on the corner, baby. This game ain't over. This game ain't over.
Well, we talk all the time about his excellence.
Yeah. This
He doesn't
game
just
ain't
beat you
over,
with that, he can
baby.
beat you like this too. A fastball sinking in on the hands, still able to get enough barrel on it to drive it to right field. First and third, none out.
And the batter is Matt Olson. Braves fans sensing a comeback.
Come on, Matty-O.
1-0.
Wouldn't it be great? Put that ball over the wall, Matt. Come on,
Matt
baby.
had an RBI single last time up in the 7th.
Rally time, baby. Rally time.
Acuna breaks for second. Throw down there.
He has
Get him.
it. Safe.
Going down in
26.
scoring position.
Number 26 on the season. Mr. MVP, baby.
2 stolen bases today, 26 on the season for Ronald.
Just first move again. Such a good jump.
Beautiful.
Honestly, just beat the throw because of where it was up the line, able to put the tag right on the ankle.
Infield in as
Ball,
the pitch
two.
misses. 2-1.
Welcome in, guys. If you're just joining us, we are in the top of the 9th. 5-4 Diamondback lead. No outs.
Big
Runners
fly.
on second and
That one
third.
deep inside.
Matt
2-2.
Olson at bat. 2-2 the count. And this has been a back and forth game. All game been an awesome game.
The drama
Come on,
building in the
Matt.
desert.
Let's do it, baby. Ah.
Full count.
Full boat, baby. Oh, look at there.
First base
My wife
open.
brought me
Riley
treats.
next.
Woo! Mr. Goodbars. Tell you what, not even going to open it. I will open it and have one as a treat if the Braves
Miguel
win.
Castro
If
with
not,
a 3-2
it's going to stay
pitch.
closed.
Fouled away.
Foul ball, 3-2. We'll do it again. Appreciate everybody stopping
Hasn't
by.
given up a run
Hey
in his
guys,
last 11
we need one
appearances
more
as a pin.
thumbs up to
Braves
reach
trying
our
to
20
spoil
like
that
goal.
here.
If you're new in the channel and you just stop by, feel free to hit that thumbs up for us.
Called strike.
Oh, they got him looking.
Down the
That's
middle,
one
no
out.
away in the 9th.
One out. We need one. We need one and then hold them.
First slider of the at-bat.
We would love to bring them both. Come on, that's
pulled the string,
our
went
objective is to
away
bring them
couple
both home.
times.
Come on, Riley.
Walk Austin Riley.
They do indeed set
Oh.
up a potential game in.
Intentional walk for Austin Riley. The
Travis
bases
Darno.
are juiced for D-Train.
Strong.
Here comes a mound visit from the Athletics.
The series on the line here. The rubber match between the Braves and the Diamondbacks.
Bases loaded. 1 out.
Just
Travis
making sure that they
Darnod.
have the scouting report
Darnod.
100%.
At bat.
I wish I was better at reading.
Chipper
lists, but I'm not.
Jones, Smoltz, Glav, and Frenchie. Thursday night, game 1 of the
Strike
Mets
one's gonna be such an
series.
important
Will be
pitch.
commentating.
Is that a bit of trouble?
I was telling you guys about that yesterday, and I could not remember for the life of me who it all was. There you go.
You know, Trav likes to swing first pitch. Castro's going to try and get ahead.
What's up, Mitsubishi?
The numbers for Travis with the bases loaded in his career on the bottom right of your screen.
Career with bases loaded, 60 at-bats. He has an average 267 with 2 grand slams.
Darno fouls it out of
Foul
play.
ball. He would have straightened that out a little bit.
97 mile
Ooh,
per
that
hour
could have been
fastball.
bad news.
Darno 1 for 3 this afternoon. Oh, 1 pitch. 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Wow. 0-2 the count.
Perfect slider, perfectly located slider. That's the best one he's thrown this inning.
Come on, D-Train. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Come on.
And the 6-7 closer deal.
Here comes the pitch.
Darno line drive.
Line
Only
drive.
get 1. The runners stay put, but there are 2 away.
2 outs. And damn.
Well,
3 more inches higher, and it would have
have
been.
the game in than Eddie Rosario, the way he's swinging the bat right now.
Oh, right to
Put it
him.
off the end of the bat.
Come on, Braves.
Eddie 5 hits in the series. 2 of them.
Eddie,
left the
Money
yard.
Man, Rosario at bat. Come on, Money Man.
Outside good.
Ball 1. Put your hands together, Braves fans. Let's do it. Come on, baby.
1-0. Eddie hits it to right.
That's good.
Drifting back is Smith. It's gone.
Grand slam. Grand slam. Yeah, Money Man. Oh, yeah, baby.
Lead in the 9th.
Yeah. Are you kidding? All right. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Money Man.
2 down in the top of the 9th, and the Braves trailing by a run. Eddie Rosario hits the 5th slam of his career.
Baby, that is for Masma. That's right, Kenneth. Oh, beautiful.
Fastball,
Oh,
absolutely
you
middle.
could just tell
He's
as
been
soon as it
swinging
hit
that
the
so
bat.
well this whole series, this whole week.
Oh, wow.
Just out of
The
the
guy
range of
lost
Devin
his
Smith, and he
glove.
don't want to get a new glove.
Right fielder lost his glove going for it. It went over the fence, too. Oh, yes.
The series.
Grand
And it
slam,
gives the Braves an
baby.
8-5 lead.
Of course it does.
Oh,
Folks here at Chase Field started to head for the exits.
I tell you what else it guarantees, that we are both coming next week with shaved lines in our eyebrows.
To mimic Eddie Rosario. And a pitching change as Castro is out. Adams is in.
Play So Rare MLB, a free revolutionary fantasy game and marketplace that transforms fans into general managers.
Wow, sorry for getting so excited, everybody. I think I might lose my voice on that one. I get to have a treat. Beautiful.
Well, Snit says all the time he doesn't seem to have a pulse. In the biggest moments, just never too big for him.
Well, certainly the moment not too big.
Beautiful.
For Eddie Rosario. Changing the game with one swing.
Tried to go away. Castro knew that you just know that sound. You know there's a chance it's going to go out. Just out of the reach, as I said.
Yes.
Did everything he could in right to the tune of losing the glove.
Hey, life happens. Hi, Lenny.
And Castro, who had gone 11 straight appearances without giving up a run.
I might lose my voice over that one.
Of the night. So now Adams is in to face Ozzie Albies.
We've seen Adams already. Slider, lots of sliders.
Grand slam, baby.
But mainly sliders.
Oh.
That was the Braves' second grand slam of the season. The other one was by Ozuna down in Miami.
1-1 the count.
And the only cheers in Chase Field have come from the Atlanta Braves fans over the last couple of minutes.
Not sure what's happening here. There's a bit of a cat and mouse game going on. Adams is fired up because the umpire's missed a couple of calls, maybe. Needs to settle it down a bit.
So a violation on the pitcher to make it a 2-1 count. And now 3-1.
I didn't catch why it was, but they gave a pitch clock violation to the pitcher, so it's 3-1.
Well, the Braves with some late game magic here.
3-2 the count. Full
Trying
boat.
to get to 20-10 on the road this season. The other way,
Ozzie.
and the inning continues.
Inning
4 hits
continues.
in the game for Ozzie Albies.
Albies with a
Left-handed.
single out to the left field.
That stroke. Couple of shots to the opposite field today. Backdoor slider. Man, what a turnaround.
It all started with a walk to Michael Harris. Ronald singled after Matt Olson struck out. They walked Austin Riley. Darno lined to short, setting up the 2-out drama for Eddie Rosario. 0-1 pitch now to Sean Murphy. Murphy in on the hands. Marte has his side retired, but
we are heading to the bottom of the ninth, baby.
Eddie Money does it again. Grand slam.
Money man, baby. Money man. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody that's come and enjoyed the game with us today. This has been a phenomenal game today. Mentor. I don't know if they took Mentor out, but Mentor was our last pitcher that we had. I don't see that they haven't updated it saying it's not going to be Mentor, but that could happen at the beginning as soon as they come back from the commercial. Yep. Looks like Iglesias is going to try to close her out. That's right, guys. We need one more like for our 20 like goal. Can you help us stream her out and throw that thumbs up if you haven't done so already? That would be a perfect ending to a perfect, awesome game we watched.
Few references yesterday. Gave up just one hit in the ninth to preserve.
The Braves are now 3 outs away from winning the rubber match.
With a 3-run cushion, and Arizona bringing Marte.
The Braves are 3-0 this season for rubber matches. So Marte 1 for 4 on the day, a 2-run home run in the 4th.
Marte did have a 2-run homer back in the 4th. This is the last time that Arizona scored. Give credit to the Braves bullpen. A.J. Smith-Shawver.
Grand slammy, you missed it, brother.
Kept the Braves in it. And then A.J. Minter with a good 8th inning. And now it's on to Iglesias.
They purposely walk Riley. They purposely walk Riley to,
Over the last week, but he's managed to come back in the
bring up Rosario.
No free base runners.
And he made them pay for it. Or they purposely walked Riley, brought up D-Train. D-Train, line drive out. It brought up Murphy, and he made him pay.
On the Chile game in Oakland where he had 3 walks. It was the first time that he had walked 3 in a game since 2018. Well, he starts here with a walk in the bottom of the 9th.
Carroll 2 for 3 today.
And
there's a strike.
Strike inside.
Gonna be a tough team to double up anywhere in their lineup, but especially here. Just get one out.
I'm sure it is, because now they need 4 to win. 3 to tie and take extras.
Kicks and deals and misses outside with a fastball.
But they do have a man on first already. No outs.
Grounder to first. Olsen goes
going for a double.
For 1.
They got him. Double play, baby.
Double play.
That's 2. One more.
The Diamondbacks want to take a look.
One more.
Carroll's running off. I thought he might have beaten it. Well, I don't mind being made a liar when it's a situation like that.
And that was not an easy double play to turn.
At all. It's the toughest one in the game to turn. 3-6-1. He did get him.
You got him.
Well, credit Iglesias for getting over there. Matt Olson got it all started. 2 away in the bottom of the 9th. See, you spoke it into existence by saying how hard it is to double up Carroll.
Strike 1.
There's a strike to Christian.
2 strikes
Walker,
away from it, baby.
Final hope.
You know, it is very, very hard to strike out Walker.
Well, now you're just getting greedy. He struck out twice in this game. Now he's down.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Pulled the string on a changeup. Take a slider away here. Got him looking in. Big sweeping breaking ball off the outside corner, get him to swing and miss.
Braves 3-0 in rubber games this year, trying to get to 4-0. 0-2 pitch, grounded to Riley.
That's going to be it.
Across.
That's game, baby.
Braves
The
win.
Braves 8-5. We win 2 out of the 3 for the series.
The grand slam to the top of the
All right.
That's the difference.
That is your game.
What a turnaround from a frustrating start of this road trip. Losing 2 out of 3 in Oakland. But what a
beautiful. You know what, guys? Let's check and see if that replay is up there. Give me 1 second here. Sorry about that. Let's get some music going until I find that. All right. We in fact do have it. Let's go ahead and get that muted and bring this up. For your viewing pleasure, Mr. Eddie Money Rosario's Grand Slam.
1-0. Eddie hits it to right. Drifting back is Smith. It's gone! A grand slam for Eddie Rosario. And the Braves take the lead in the 9th.
Are you kidding me?
Love it.
With 2 down in the top of the 9th, and the Braves.
There you have it, guys. There it was. Eddie Money Rosario's Grand Slam put the Braves ahead 8-5. In the end, we win 8-5, guys and gals. Oh, that was awesome. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by. All the subs, all the likes, everything that we got tonight. Remember, tomorrow night we are off. The Braves do not play, and I will not be streaming. We'll be back on June 6th, 7th, and 8th, where we'll be heading back home to Atlanta, where we're going to be hosting the New York Mets. So until then, guys, hey, this is KGB from the C Sports Network, home to your streaming outlaws. I'll see you then. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. I'm out of here.
head.